Alrighty, welcome back everybody watching today. This is another episode of Polyhedra playing Curse of Strahd, this little group that has called itself Sept Imperium. We are what looks like down a player tonight, so if you guys are here to see D, sorry. Hopefully he's going to be able to jump on later, and if that happens, we're going to go on a short 5-minute break to make sure that everything is properly configured. However, welcome back, you guys. We are improving the channel bit by bit. As you can see, the layout is slightly different now. Hopefully it's going to improve your enjoyment of how everything is working. We got some feedback from the people watching last week. That said, if you have any other improvements, any other suggestions, anything else that you guys want to throw in, just let me know as soon as you can so that we can get that stuff taken care of ASAP. All that said, of course, tech issue right off the bat. Welcome back to watching. As far as announcements go, I just wanted to throw it really quick that we are going to be launching Polyhedra IO. It is technically already there, but the website is a little bit of a placeholder for now. In the future, what you're going to be able to find there is some of the professional D&D stuff that we will be offering in the future. But until then, one of the other things that we're going to be working on is actually a blog site where people from the community in Polyhedra, people watching live on Twitch, etc., are going to be able to contribute. So that is going to look like maybe you have an article talking about why Eldritch Blast is the most crap cantrip there is out there. Or maybe you want to talk about the 5 craziest spells you've ever come up with, or maybe the 4 most insane things that your DM has ever let you get away with. All those kind of articles I would like to have conglomerated to be a resource to my fellow Polyhedrons out there. So that is the big announcement that I have for that. The website should be live by the end of February. I will keep you guys updated, obviously, on here. But with that, I'll turn it back over to the players. Do you guys have any announcements for the people at home?
No, I think I'm right as rain.
It's good that we have the most important game currently going on. I haven't been watching the Super Bowl. Do you guys have any kind of Super Bowl updates for the people that might just be tuning in?
Tampa Bay is dominating.
Yeah. Do you think there's going to be a crazy comeback?
No.
Impossible?
Not impossible.
Not impossible, but you're talking about Tom Brady's one strength is he doesn't really turn the ball over, and so shy of some unusual things transpiring.
I have a real question. What is football? I couldn't say that with a straight face.
Yeah. Sports ball.
What's
I
football?
love playing.
I was about to say,
ball.
what is thunderclap? Because I don't know after last week.
Yeah, your ears are still ringing.
Oh, I'm actually deaf now.
Yeah, so that brings us into the recap for last week. So, previously on Sept Imperium plays Curse of Strahd, we had the group travel to the Wizard of Wines, the one and only winery located within this weird prison realm that is Barovia. Having been sent there by not only the Baron Valakovich, who is, well, the Burgermeister of Valaki, you guys also were asked to go there by Urvin. Urvin, who happens to be the son of the man who runs this vineyard. On the way there, you guys encountered some decrepit tower, traveled through the woods for a while, saw an old-looking wolf, an old friend, you might call it. And as you guys kept pushing on, you finally got to the Wizard of Wine house itself. There, you guys were first greeted by 3 scarecrows. They seem to have weird, inhuman eyes that glowed, an odd, scary effect upon you, but you're able to fight them off with relative ease. After the fight, you were approached by the patron of the entire place, Davian. As you guys talked with him, you were informed that apparently a hag that operates out of the ruins of Berez, one of the former cities within Barovia, but now, or I shouldn't say cities, but one of the hovels, one of the villages, that now lies derelict, has been assaulting the Wizard of Wines and apparently tried to get something out of there. They were able to overwhelm the family that lives there and ultimately found themselves to be As what is happening with Chris? Sorry, I can't not see that.
My camera's freaking the fuck out. I'm trying to figure out what's happening.
Yeah,
Look
it's
how
just
it,
like,
like,
what
like
is happening? This is going
strobe
to be
effect.
there's going to be some kind of like what are those scary movies called? Paranormal Activity.
Hey, I was waiting for a dude with a knife to be standing behind you, and it was gonna be like, take cover.
Oh my god, he and his wife definitely have to plan that out sometime. That would
Yeah.
be phenomenal.
The hands are gonna start flying. He ain't gonna want
Well,
trying to
at least
figure
there
out
will
what
be
the fuck just
evidence
happened.
for, the prosecutor. With that, you found yourselves finally actually at the vintage, past the vineyard and into the actual winery itself. There you saw as dozens and dozens and dozens of these weird little blighted, thorny creatures, humanoid in appearance, but certainly plantoid of makeup, started rushing at you guys. But our wizard Nag, the half-orc with a brain, certainly looked at that, looked at his staff and realized, I've got a nuke for that. As you told your buddy Hoy to snap it in two, you guys heard some kind of massive, inhuman scream that shattered forth from the break point of the staff, as all of these weird little blighted creatures grasped at their heads and started shriveling away. But the fight wasn't over or won yet, as there were druids all throughout the building starting to fling spells at you guys, including a heat metal and a couple of thunder waves at our dear Dunan, who currently is now lying in a pool of her own blood. You were able to defeat the druids, also with some help of just dozens and dozens of ravens that had perched up on a beam above these massive wine kegs that you guys are currently looking at. And that is where we're going to pick it back up, unless, do you guys have anything else that I forgot to mention?
No,
think it was
we did notice that the one main druid seemed to also have another staff that was similar to the one that we destroyed. I think that was it.
Yep.
Alrighty. With that, we'll pick it back up there as you guys find yourselves to be victorious, but at what cost? As there's a little weird flame spirit that you hadn't seen before over here, seemingly under control by Mel, as Mel kind of rushes in behind you, Hoyt, and just goes, I'll make sure that everything is fine. I'll go on the outside and keep a lookout, okay? And
All right.
disappears down the stairs.
I'm gonna bust through this door
Go for it.
Leroy
with
Jenkins.
like my hands pulsating.
Oh yeah, because you don't know we're done fighting.
Oh,
Yeah.
well, quit. Open. I'm having some door issues.
Every
Cannot
D&D
box
group
it,
does.
go
Don't
where?
worry. If your door issues
I'm
last
just-
for longer than 4 hours,
Stor-
you might
storming
want to
down
talk
the
to your
hall.
DM.
Where are they? Well, what? Well, dude it.
As Duna, you just there's like that little bit of an afterglow on your your chainmail, I think is what you're wearing, right? As she is dying. Dagmar, Finn, anyone doing anything?
Yeah,
Can I-
let's spare the dying there.
Just spare the dying.
Nah.
Go, Duna, make me a quick, just for funsies, make me one death save, just to see what
Threaten
was
to
gonna
stab
happen
me.
here
Let's see what happens to you.
first. Oof. Alrighty. As you see, Duna just kind of, and there's just blood running down the side of her ears from like that repeated
Please don't let me die
thunderclapping.
after combat.
As Dagmar, you just kind of go like, oh, and what does it look like when Dagmar casts her Spare the Dying?
Aw.
It's basically just glowing, healing hands as Dune gets just like a nice small crown of mint that starts weaving through her hair as she's spared.
Finn is singing, "Oh, Danny boy, the pipes, the
Pipes
pipes
are
are calling."
calling.
Take a
Oh,
short rest, so
boy.
that's why I wanted to do Spare the Dying, but I can use my last spell.
I think he just lost another death save from us singing.
He's deaf. He didn't hear it.
man.
Oh, doing it.
Um,
I'm just gonna shut the door on him.
Alrighty. As the dust kind of settles here, a bunch of would look like a bunch of parchments have been scattered about the room. You see that apparently on the corner of the room there's a weird rolling situation. It has like a weird thing that like a metal plate that you can set with certain weirder metal blocks in there. All of you guys go ahead and make me a history check. Alrighty.
What's up?
Nice. Nice.
Finn knows history.
Knack knows.
I'm not gonna do one because I'm still dying on the ground.
You're not dying. You're just unconscious.
You're just
Yeah.
actively not
Just taking a
standing.
nap.
Yeah. Fine.
You're very passive right now.
I'm taking a no breathing nap.
Alrighty, as
I
Mel
have
goes
nothing
out
for
to
you.
like to check things out, switch you guys over to this view. As the active engagement has actually passed, you guys are in a safe spot, hopefully. And yeah, so as you guys kind of like look around, Knack, you're the only one that recognizes, or at the very least kind of puts together what this may be. This is a printing press. This is phenomenal. Instead of, spending hours and hours and hours hunched over some kind of a lectern trying to transcribe one book to another book painstakingly with a quill or whatever writing implement you may have, you just set all the lettering, press down again and again and again. An easy way to replicate the same kind of script over and over again. And as you look around, you see there's another, like a weird little massive, almost like scimitar-shaped blade that is like set up on a board, and it has like a little bit of an opening there, and you see that parchments have been cut again and again and again. And ultimately, it does seem like you actually did roll another death save. Just for oh, okay, I see that natural 1 death save from 3 minutes ago.
Yeah, I rolled a natural one.
that
I
was-
didn't roll.
yeah,
I
yeah,
didn't
yeah.
roll another one after the one.
Okay, good. And as you
Yeah.
look at that, you realize this is what they've been using for the labeling. As you see also some ink pots on the side that have like some weird, interesting maroon, like mauve colored, like different things of it. And it immediately occurs to you that they must be using wine or like the byproduct of the wine to then also make the pigment for their printing press. It's a very self-sufficient family at the very least.
Quite ingenious.
Yeah, David, I
Well,
definitely
yes.
didn't. I have 2 fails, so I'm not, and no successes. So I'm not rolling anything unless you tell me I have to.
And you don't have to because
I'm gonna
the
mage
die is
hand
active.
pass you. Like I got nothing for you, man. Sorry.
You're good.
Alrighty, as you guys look around, I mean, at this point, what would you guys like to do?
Can anyone help her?
So I needed to read up on something real quick. I'm gonna just put this up in chat or whatever. The Circle of Mortality. Since you're at 0 hit points.
Go ahead and read it
essentially-
to the group too, if you, or the chat too.
Yeah. At first level, you gain the ability to manipulate the line between life and death when you would normally roll 1 or more dice to restore hit points with a spell to a creature at 0 hit points. You instead use the highest number possible for each die.
Oh wow, that's
we could-
that's incredible. Is that great? Is that a grave cleric thing?
Mm-hmm.
That is freaking awesome, dude.
So, just out of curiosity, no one could just stabilize her at bare minimum?
That's that's what they
That's what you
did.
did.
Yeah.
Oh,
But I
well, I
can't.
thought we were doing it.
I'm basically. I don't have to roll death saves anymore. But
Oh, I thought
I
you were
also
saying you were still rolling death saves. I'm like, why? Are
no
we still
no
rolling
that
death
was from
It was just
before.
being overdramatic.
No. I was joking that they're all like, oh, maybe we should check for some loot.
Shade.
As I'm like laying here like bloodied and beaten on the floor.
saves? Spin steps over Dunan's body. Be right back.
Yeah, let me go check and see if I can find anything before the residents come back in and they don't see we're stealing their shit.
Hey, did someone say they saw some silver forks around here? Somewhere?
Yeah, exactly. Works up and he's like, oh, silver I could
Any
steal?
precious metals laying around?
I'm sure there's not a
Every
guard
gang
standing
that-
outside the door that's going to catch me.
Cash me outside. Yeah, so you guys in this room, if you guys want to just start going through the room, you figure that after, you might have a moment at the very least before the Martikov family is going to go check out how you guys have fared. Certainly the fighting has stopped. There's no more crazy explosions, shattering glass and the like. So if you guys want to go rage loot, that is something that you guys could do. Or do you guys just want to wait for Martikov to arrive there?
I'm not gonna rage loot, so
I'm gonna
Hoyt?
cough from the
Hoyt,
grave.
I have to ask Hoyt. Are you going to go for the silverware?
Don't do it.
remember last time it wasn't real silver.
Do you see the temptation on the man's face? It's killing him.
He's like, I need those knives.
Do they have a fork?
What's funny is Finn's gonna be eating a ration and go, "Ah, I forgot. Anybody got a fork?
This fork is turning into a Robert Frost analogy for Hoyt.
Actually, since
Here we go.
the guy gave me the cup from the thing, I'm gonna go downstairs and stick it up under the thing where the wine's falling out and get me a
And
glass.
you
Are
see,
you-
like,
are you-
there's
hold
like
on,
an
hold on.
inch. There's an inch of wine just kind of like
Caca, don't do it. Caca,
starting to flow out as you're just like.
don't do it. Caca.
This
Walk
certainly
away.
does not. This does not taste right. And it's like,
I just dump it on the floor the rest
The
of
druids
it.
were pouring
Go back
something
in my
into
bag.
it. Caca.
Yeah,
I want to see him do that. And go, hey, you know that one of those druids is pouring shit into that, right?
I've got the stomach made of iron. Why don't you go get your
Okay.
staff and shut the hell up and leave me alone?
Okay.
make me a Constitution saving throw, Hoyt.
You've been to be on the ground with me, homie.
Although he does have resistances to poison.
Yeah, I do, and that's
I mean, it was gross. You swish it around in your mouth, but yeah, it
Anybody
wasn't
else
even
up for
worth
the one
swallowing.
man to see Hoyt go.
like I told you, gents. Iron stomach.
Apparently so.
Fair enough.
Right next to me.
Wait.
So just to be clear, did Circle Mortality get her up,
I
or
was
whatever?
gonna say I didn't want to like interrupt, but yeah, I'm just gonna roll it for the sake of consuming it. But that's 8 plus
So
3.
11.
Nice.
That's a dope
All
spell.
right, Dunan, you're back up.
Oh, I hear bells. My ears are ringing. Are they all dead?
We think so, at least
And-
in this room.
What'd you
As
say?
she says that, yeah, it's just like all you hear doing is like, it's just like this high pitched noise. It's like Saving Private Ryan without the tangs. But you're just like, huh?
Oh god, you're
Can't-
probably like yelling.
Yeah, I didn't want to scream in your other ear.
Yeah.
I can only hear out of this ear, really. This one is just full of bells.
I see
I
no druid.
That you can do
I can
better
hear
than
you
that.
out of this
You
ear.
can do better than that. he like picks. You can pick up your cat and be like, "Druid." They can kind of go into the.
I'm gonna walk up and I'm gonna take my sword and I'm gonna stab it through the druid's chest that put me down,
You just
just
like,
for extra measure.
you kind of get up, kind of drop back on it. Damn it! As you get back up, you take the thing and you just like, and it's funny because it's just this concave chest there. It's just like you see the bones and the ribs kind of just sticking through, and you're just like, huh? As you think somebody just talked to you, nobody seemed to have talked to you.
All right, I want to check this dude out that fucking bombed me.
Alrighty, you look through their pockets. You find like everything from some mistletoe, maybe a little bit of mint on the side, some pungent smelling stuff that you just put to the side, and then you're just like, oh, yeah, it's just nah. They have like a little bit of a club. They seem to be having like some weird charm made out of like bones and rocks and stuff like that. And other than that, just filthy underneath a raggedy looking robe. Nothing of
What is
value.
this meant?
No, I'm good. Thank you. I've got better
Was-
stuff at home.
Was Dunan the only one that saw the druid that was on the upper right balcony with the similar staff?
No, that was all of you guys.
Did we all see it? I couldn't remember.
Yeah, because that person cast fairy fire down on you guys.
Okay,
I
couldn't
probably
remember.
didn't see it because I was still outside, but
Well,
I did open the
point
door to see
being
the
is
dead
that
body.
Knack would be aware of it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
Mac's gonna go check out that other body.
The one thing
Sure.
I apologize, David. I wasn't looking for gold and stuff. The main thing I was actually looking for was, and I don't know if it would be in this one or a different one, was maybe the flask of whatever it was. Like if they kept the when he was pouring in the wine, if he still had that flask, so we could try to figure out what he was pouring in the wine.
You kind of step through the door and down the hallway as you walk around towards kind of like this walkway, that catwalk along the side. You walk over there and you do see what looks like actually a little bit of a weird little clay pot. As you pick it up and you kind of smell it, you're like, ugh. It's just something weird, pungent smelling, definitely poison of some kind.
Hey, Dagmar.
Yes.
I don't know anything about poisons. I'm assuming that this is not healthy. Do you have any idea what this is? I saw him pouring this in that wine.
Do I do a medicine check or?
Sure, yeah.
Okay. We'll see. No idea.
Me?
I'm assuming.
Yeah, it is actually.
Penicillin.
Yeah, it's like if you were to drink this straight, you certainly would die within seconds. This is an extremely potent, highly concentrated potion that you kind of like get a whiff of. Most of it has been expended, so all the stuff that is coating on the inside certainly has oxidized by now. But you think that if that barrel below were to be consumed by any other person, they would probably suffer from the effects of
They get
like,
really sick.
Yeah, it's like mechanically speaking, you would understand this is probably a potion of poison, except now you have a massive 15 feet tall sized barrel of poison there.
It'd be a great way to make a large amount of people sick and weaken them, especially if they were trying to make an assault on Balaki. Yeah, you know what I mean?
Especially if there was a festival coming up too.
That's where I was leading towards. We should definitely tell Old Man Rivers, which I've forgotten his name, about this, because these barrels are going to need to be drained and thoroughly cleaned.
Dagmar, go ahead and make me a wisdom check.
I don't remember if I'm good at that. I'm slightly good at that. Okay. Just a check.
Mm-hmm. You are, and by the way, she rolled a natural 16 there. It's slightly off the screen. I'm gonna have to see if I can't resize that for you guys. But yeah, so you are fairly certain with your clerical abilities that if you were to cast something like Purify drink and water or whatever food upon it, that may actually take away all of that poisonous material, use magic to really filtrate it, and then you could spare yourself having to do all of the scrubbing, because you're also fairly certain that if you were to boil the wine, do anything to it, that might get rid of it too, but it would certainly spoil the taste
ruin
completely.
It.
I think it's already ruined.
Yeah, I don't have that spell. At least not on me right at the moment, so
Maybe tomorrow morning.
Yeah, I was
Yeah.
about to say, I don't
can't-
think I don't want to go anywhere right now. I can barely see straight, and since he said he would let us stay here, and we just evicted his squatters. Yeah, I say we go holler at him, have a quick conversation, and then, I think we rest and recuperate.
Okay, maybe I misheard something along the way, because there's a lot of hags, but I thought the druids had somebody else with them.
They did. There's a hag that's in
Yeah.
bed.
She's not here.
Betty's?
B-E-R-E.
Oh, I thought she was here.
Breeze,
Okay.
yeah. The little piece of information we've gathered together is Berez, is that this hag, who is maybe like top of the food chain,
Mhm.
has druids potentially under her that she has sent out that we're doing this. So we have basically killed her lieutenants.
Okay.
But that
My understanding what the heck was there.
I thought that as well
Me
at
too.
first as well. But
There was
I mean-
one room downstairs we did not look into, though.
yeah, he also told us not to go in that room because there was fungus.
Right.
I mean, I honestly think we go ahead and put some bird seed out and see if they come in so we can have a conversation. And then...
Which, by the way, yeah, there's still half a dozen or so birds just looking down upon you guys, just watching.
And then let's get some rest, and we could head to the ruins and kind of finish this thing off before we head back to town.
Look up at the birds. Sorry for any kinfolk we might have perished in this battle. Would you please go retrieve the master of the home for us?
The raven kind of cocks its head to the side, shits on the ground, doesn't move. But at that moment, you do hear a just repetitive wood on wood thud, thud, getting closer and closer as rounding the corners that old gnarled man that you have now known as Davian, as he just kind of kicks one of the druids on the ground and just goes, well done, well done.
It was easy, hardly any work, as I like in coughing and holding my side.
Yeah, I know, he's just like looking you up and down. You are very self-confident, yes.
Self-confident?
Oh. Deranged, but sure. You shouldn't have to worry about blights either. Well, within 300 feet anyway.
Well, I am very, very glad that I came upon you this day. The Martika family owes you a debt. Thank you.
Would you allow us to rest and tend to our wounds and before we head on?
Of course, absolutely. Our home is your home for all I am concerned. I do have one more favor to ask, if you don't mind. He turns actually towards you, Hoy. Back to you, Dorian.
Before your favor, there's something you need to know. They were poisoning these wine barrels with a very strong poison. We may be able to do something about it in the morning. I don't know. Dagmar is going to try to meditate and research on it and see if she has an ability that could potentially save the wine so you wouldn't have to lose the entire stock.
You are amazing, all of you. And I don't say that about outsiders very often. Well done. Good on you.
So what's the favor?
Oh, and he turns towards you, Hoy, again. Would you mind doing some light carpenting? The doors were bashed in on the way in, and these old gnarled hands, arthritis is the worst. The children are not very talented, and frankly, I don't want to have my son-in-law working with either. I've heard of the prowess of your kind as they came through these lands before. Would you do us this favor?
I'd do you the favor if you'd give me just a tiny piece of information.
Anything you want.
What's so special in that basement that you told us not to go into?
Mold. It will kill you. It just is difficult to have sufficient...
Remediated?
It's door. Go through door and you're fine. Yeah.
Well,
Does it
all
seem
right.
like he's telling the truth?
Yeah.
I mean, make me an insight check. Again, it's not a lie detector. You're just gonna try to look out for ticks.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like, is there anything?
Mhm.
You said insight? Oh,
Yeah.
you got it. Okay. Oh, she wasn't rolling.
Who was
Who
You
it?
guys
roll.
want me to roll?
Who?
When I
Chris,
clicked,
you're
I,
asking, Chris.
No,
She's
no,
not
no,
the one.
no, no,
She's
no,
not the
I-
one who
I-
asked. You're the one who
I
asked. Go
know,
to make
but
me an
when I
insight
clicked
roll.
back, a dice rolled across the screen. And
Oh, it was probably
Dagnar's
the delay. It was probably
Yeah.
the delayed wisdom check, is what it
And I was
was.
like, oh, okay.
Yeah, if you don't keep the VTT, but anyone, by the way, at home, any of the DMs watching and players, if you use Foundry, if you click away from it, if you have like multiple tabs and stuff like that, it will take a second to reload. I
Yeah, I
suggest
moved
having
my,
like your VTT. So totally, you're fine, Chris. This is more like a little bit of educational stuff for the people watching. But go ahead, make me that insight check.
That's fine. This-
I do actually have a question for you.
There's no there doesn't seem to be like a weird tick. He doesn't get sweaty. He doesn't seem to be trying to talk around the bush. He's just like, it's mold. I mean, if you want to breathe it in, go for it.
Curious.
Do you want us to try to deal with the mold? I have no idea how we would do that.
Well,
doorway
you see,
situation was
ironically, the mold helps it keep cool too. So,
Oh,
eh,
okay.
it is a wanted nuisance, so to speak.
Okay. Well, as I was saying that, I had no idea how we'd get rid of it.
No
You,
worries.
you seem to have been around this place for a while. I don't mind
Too
fixing
long.
your doors. That should be some light work.
Thank you.
Is there any grains that grow here in Barovia?
Yes, but not well. Most
What
plant
type-
life does not grow well here.
Well, I was just thinking about something.
Yes.
Just roll with me for a minute. You would
Roll.
find a way. I'm just trying to expand your ventures here as a connoisseur of the alcohol varieties. You were to get the mold handled in the basement. You'd find somebody with a daylight spell to put it into something.
A what spell?
It's a daylight spell. So you can contain it in an area. Then
But there is daylight every day.
no, there's not. Not in the daylight that you see. That's
What you're used to is dim light.
what
That's
you're
why your
used to. is
plants
dim
aren't
light.
growing as well.
I don't understand those player handbook terms you're throwing at me. Explain.
Okay.
Well, anyways, so
Clouds don't let a lot of light through.
clouds are a filter, just like you
Okay,
filter
I
your
see
wine.
what you're saying now. Yes, yes.
And the more filtered, the finer the product, right? Well,
Sure.
the finer the sunlight that comes through, next to none. That's why it rains all the time. That's why, condensation, evaporation, all that kind of stuff too. But, anyways, what I was going to say is that
Contracts.
if you
Yes, yes, yes.
if you
let's
did this,
Mhm.
you could make ale, and all you'd need is sugar, some barley or something like that to make the wort with, and then some honey could sweeten it up. It would sell like crazy. I'm just
I
saying.
am 100% sold, my friend. If we could get something like this in, well, Barovia, then I would be there to be a celestial investor of sorts. But, well, we do not have daylight, but we have clouds. We have no sugar. Nobody gives it. Everybody takes it. And at the end of the day, I'm not even sure what honey is.
All right, well, if I run across it, I'll help you out.
Appreciate it.
A question about something that that you may be able to help us out with.
I'm going to fix the door while he's just talking.
You
Sounds good.
you had told us initially about the druids. We were able
Yes.
to take care of all of that. You also told us about the hag,
Yes.
and that she is in the ruins of Berez. Is that correct?
You are good at listening.
Do you have any other information? Because our plan is that after we rest here, we're going to go and try to seek her out and end this once and for all. But
Good.
I would prefer for my friends and I to not walk blindly into something. Do you know if it's just her, if she has accomplices, if there are, how? Do you know anything about her and her entourage?
Let's sit down. And he kind of hobbles over towards that dining room that you had seen. As he sits down, he's just like, yeah. And he's like, just like every single piece of everything in his body just cracks. And he does like a triple kind of thing. It's just like, that is much better. Yes, we can talk now. Hey! And as one of the little kids just kind of comes running in there, it's like, bring us wine. Come on now. But not, which barrel did you see?
The far right one. The
All
middle
right,
one the middle one got fucked up. The far right one's
I'll work on
poisoned.
that.
The left one is okay. I
All right,
think.
not the alternative news. Get that. I'm just kidding. That was too meta on the joke there. All right, you heard the woman. Go ahead and get the right one. If you get the wrong one and I die, I will come back to haunt you. Go. As the kid rushes out of the room, and he's just like, ugh. As you guys kind of stretch out, the kid comes back with like a little bit of a pitcher, sets it in front, a bunch of like little brass mugs for you guys to drink out of. As you guys hold up the wine, and you're just like, you're pretty sure. You hope this is not the wrong wine that the kid got.
It's like a game of Russian roulette.
We just call it Barovian drinking.
Sorry, out here repairing the door. Sorry.
Thank you. And a little girl is just watching you, like maybe 5 years old, and it's just like big old eyes, just completely transfixed on you. It's just like, are you real?
Yeah.
At you, Hoyt.
Yeah, I'm real. Do you want to drive this nail right quick?
What?
Here, come here.
Okay.
Here, take this hammer. Don't hit me with it.
And she kind of like
Here.
takes it in both of her hands.
All right, I'm gonna hold this nail right here. All right, now, what I want you to do
Uh-huh.
is I want you to take that, and I'm gonna touch the head of it. Touch
Uh-huh.
the head of that, and I want you to hit this nail head right here. Okay?
Uh-huh.
Every parent knows how this is about to go.
Oh, I know how it's about to go too. Go ahead.
And she hits it right on the head.
Oh, I'm glad I was wrong.
Now hit it again. You gotta hit it till it goes all the way in. You've got it started. Now hit it square each time.
As you kind of like leaned over to talk to her, you kind of just kind of glance against the cheek as it just kind of like puffs up almost immediately. She goes, she drops the hammer, looks at you, just starts crying, and she just runs
Don't
away
cry,
from
don't
you.
cry. Don't cry, it's okay.
And just gone.
All right, swollen jaw, great. That's the last time I try to help a child. I'm gonna put the hammer.
So what can you tell me
Alright.
about her entourage?
Well, her entourage, as you call them, there are, well, in a time long forgotten by history, we had people here who, well, they lived in the wild. The entire valley here was populated by wild people. Well, except for there. If you go a little more recent, before the arrival of the fucker, then you actually have Argenvostold. There was a kind duke that reigned over this land, and he brought prosperity, civilization, education to the people here. Well, the people that had grown up here in the beginning were wild folk. The ones that would worship in Wiccan ways. They would worship Mother Night. You see, Baba Liaga, she came from the same stock of people, and she still worships Mother
What was her
Night to
name?
this day. Baba Liaga.
That is a great name.
It's awfully close to Baoyan.
I mean, I know we have to kill this woman, but I have to just say, she has an incredible name.
Yeah, well, killing her is going to be more of a challenge than you may imagine. She is a formidable arcanist. She can tear you apart with her bare hands. She is no trifle to be dealt with, so be careful. But at the same time, if you manage to kill her, I would appreciate, because don't tell these dwarfmen, but I know what he's talking about daylight and the like. You see, this place is called Wizard of Wines for a reason. A long time ago, but not as long as Strahd and all this shit. No, a long time ago, Wizard set up this vineyard. And he knew that this land was not going to grow grapes very well. Even before this curse of clouds every day, the light here was not the best for growing grapes. And so he embedded these crystals in the ground. You see, that is what grew the grapes. So, as he looks
Very
over towards
smart.
Mal, that is why you can take all the seed you want. It's not going to grow anywhere, not even here. You may have noticed walking in, the vine and the growth of it was actually starting to wither. She has sent her scarecrows in first, has been killing all of our messengers. As he kind of like holds out a finger, and there's just a crow that kind of sets down as he pulls out a couple kernels and it just eats out of it. He almost like nuzzles it as it flies away.
They have been doing good work killing most, which it is. It's frustrating. I hate it. I love my birds, but be that as it may. Bottom line, she has crystals now. I don't know what she is going to do with it. If those barrels had made it out to Valaki and the other towns, well, others who are not as sturdy as you are may have gone missing on the more permanent nature of things.
Yeah.
But, like I said, druids lived here for a long time before Strahd even came. Then they saw Strahd as the entity that is the land now. What his will is happens. He can make storm clouds heavier. He can strike lightning from the sky. So they think that he is force of nature, worthy of worship in and of himself. Fucking delusional fools. So that is what you're dealing with. Oh, and she can build scarecrows. Of course she can.
Okay, well that's very helpful to know. The scarecrows weren't too much of a problem, but in large quantities they could be dangerous. Or with her as formidable as she sounds, it could be dangerous. Is there anything you can tell us about the ruins that she is nestled into? Is it a former city? Is it a cave system?
It's former town. A former town within this land.
Okay.
Yes.
In comparison to Valaki, half the size, a fourth the size.
Oh, much smaller. Much. It was just village, smaller than Barovia.
Okay. Do you have any idea where within the village that she's nestled into, or you just know she's there?
She's there. I told you, Baba Yaga is very, well, how to put this? Crafty. She can craft these scarecrows, but you see, she also has dominion over this blighted land that we find ourselves in. She has somehow enchanted the hut in which she lives, and these massive trunks from the bottom of the hut, and it walks. And as you assault it, it is going to assault you too. I've tried it before in my youth. The reason, and he kind of slams down the club, why I need this now. But I took part of it with me. Be careful. I cannot stress this enough. Baba Yaga is...
And you see there's just like sorrow, anger, and respect all mingled into one toil of emotion.
She's
across
formidable.
his face.
Like we get the impression from him that she's not to be trifled with or taken lightly.
Yes, 100%.
I appreciate all this information. When you fought her house in your youth, did you try fire?
Of course we did.
Did it burn?
It burns.
Okay.
Burning usually is the best answer to the little blightlings they're throwing at us, but they've been able to cast many forth.
And there's just kind of like a moment where he just stops, and there's just a realization that goes over his face as he goes,
That old hag. Of course. That is what she's doing with the damned crystals. The first crystal went away some weeks ago. And now an entire army of these blightlings attacked us.
She's using them to summon them.
And now that she has all three crystals... Oh. You have to go. Recover first, of course, but... If she...
She would have an army.
Yes.
Yeah.
Do you think Hoyt would have finished repairing doors by now?
It'll take you probably like at least a short rest to go through all of them. There's like probably almost half a dozen doors that you'd have to like put back together, rehinge, that kind of stuff.
Okay.
But if you want to take a break, get some hopefully not poisoned wine, go for it.
Yeah, I want to take a quick break and come inside.
Sounds good. We'll say that you just caught the trail end of that conversation.
Trail in. So all I heard was
Tail
blah blah
end.
blah 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 army. It's this army you speak of. So I'm just now just catching the end of this.
Essentially, the crystals that they use to grow the grapes, the hag has taken, and she sees on it to grow her own blight army, similar to the one that just showed up here at doorstep.
Out of curiosity, how long does it take for these crystals to regenerate and create new?
Well, it actually just causes what we consider to be normal growth cycles, but it is not responding with the seasonal growth patterns that you normally see on trees.
So, you said how long she assumed had these crystals?
A couple of weeks, a few weeks.
Couple of weeks.
One crystal. Now she's all three.
You were watching from a perch when we first entered, correct?
Correct.
How many of those twig-like creatures would you say that were slaughtered outside, just from your brief recollection?
As you whistles, you see a woman kind of step in, very frail, dark hair kind of put into a little bit of a bun in the back, as she kind of looks around at all of you guys with a little bit of a questioning and almost scared look. He just goes, "Hey!" As she finally like focuses in on him.
How many bloodlings did you count?
It was about 56.
Thank you.
Yes, Baba.
Do you
Yes.
think you think she could grow? You think that's the right amount in that time period, or do you think there could be more?
I would not know. I'll be honest. Most of her reactions she usually hides from us fairly well. Those scarecrows you saw, there are more of them all about Beres. She uses them like guardians.
Watchdogs.
Yes.
Interesting. Another curious question before I go back to work. I was just come in here for a break and get out of the rain for a moment.
Sure.
When we were walking up here, we passed a big lake, right? And there was some kind of structure that jutted out on a peninsula, out onto that lake. What's in that?
Which lake?
I think
It was a tower.
it was a tower by a lake. I think it's Lake
Baratok.
Baratok. Yeah, Lake Baratok.
It's an old abandoned tower. It used to belong to wizards. Well, in fact, wizard who built this. He's abandoned. Nobody lives there now, as far as I know.
No
Does not mean
curiosity.
much.
Now, I might be, out of place here, but this wizard, he wasn't the Mad Mage, was it?
No. The Mad Mage came long after.
Okay. Is there any hauntings of that tower?
It's Barovia. I'd be surprised if it was not haunted.
Sure. Okay. So
I'm gonna
nothing
look
there.
over at- I'm gonna look over at Dune and be like, "We need to go to that tower."
Priorities, my friend.
Yes, top priority.
No. It's on the list.
Top of it.
Sleep.
Yeah.
Sleep.
Uh,
Hag. Sleep again, most likely. Tower.
No.
And then festival to celebrate and drink ourselves into oblivion.
I'm gonna turn my
What-
shoulder to you.
One last question. Now this is out of character. The staff that Jeremy's holding that I broke, that he's got another one up now. Or Knack, sorry.
We have to
And-
grab it.
The staff that he has that he's using as a walking stick. Is that the same tree?
This is another Galactus staff, is what we're asking, I think.
Yeah,
Yeah.
like, is it the same
Supplies.
wood from the same tree?
Yeah, Goliath.
Make me an investigation check.
Oh, you're trying to see if the dude staff is the same. Ooh, that's a crafty little move right there.
It
Cheeky
is.
boy.
It
It
is.
is absolutely the same wood, crafted in a very similar way. And
This
seems to have like weird little runes in the same
Baba
places.
Yaga lives in a Okay.
That's all I needed to know. Go back to banging
And
on
to walk.
doors.
She's animated it to walk.
Does anyone here speak Sylvan?
Not I.
Nope.
I don't think so.
Don't speak to the old plants.
No, not I.
That Sylvan wants to speak some Dwarvish. I got it, baby.
These wouldn't happen to be no dragon plants, would they?
Dragon
Dragon
plant?
plants? No,
No,
but let me
brother.
take some DM notes on
Yeah,
that.
no,
Chris, you fought one of these before.
Hey, what?
I'm being
Where's
a smart
Mal?
ass, people. Jesus.
Okay.
I don't think it was actually called dragon plants.
Oh,
shit.
okay. I thought you were being serious. I
I
was like,
think draconic. That was the point. Never
Is,
mind.
is Mal
okay, I bit. It was a troll, and I bit.
is Mal around somewhere, or did he run off?
He's
hiding
just
out
like
there?
walking outside, trying to keep a lookout on things.
Hold on 1 second. We'll step outside. Mal, come here, come here.
After a couple of minutes, he finally trudges back in with you guys. Oh yeah,
I'm pointing at him. You're not burning shit, are you?
not the building.
Okay. Don't burn anything of this man's either. Can you
Look
speak
out
to?
the window for smoke.
Can you speak to plants?
Let me check Mel, you bastard.
You gonna have him around? I'm gonna use him.
Called him like a cat.
No. I can maybe make the plants entangle something, or make our passing by seem less severe. But no, I can't.
Somebody
do
call
that.
Zacchaeus.
All right, I just gonna check. Go back to your watch. Thank you.
Thank you. Nothing in the house, Mel. Nothing in the house. As he just
I'm
says
gonna
that on
follow
radio.
him out to make sure, and I'm gonna branch
As
off.
he's
and go
walking,
knock
like
on the
walking
door.
down the stairs, he's just like almost like the people that do that little coin thing across their knuckles. He's doing that with fire.
That's pretty cool.
All right,
So does the
anything
little boy
else?
thing too, as he's just like wide-eyed watching a devil man with fire dancing across his knuckles.
If we don't have anything else, I think we should get some rest. I think we're gonna have a very long day tomorrow.
I have one question. A request.
Yes.
I unfortunately slipped in the puddle of wine.
Oh yeah, you're purple.
Yeah, I saw this. What happened?
It doesn't. It happened.
Yeah,
I'm
man,
sorry.
that's to me. There's a lot of work. There's not much wine left.
Aren't they
No,
all
there's not.
purple but me? Because didn't everyone fall in it? Yeah. So even I'm
Yeah, I
dead,
did.
but you all are all the.
I
Barney
went up
crew.
the ramp, so
You're like a crew of Teletubbies is what you are.
Yeah, it happened
I'd
to
like to point out that I slipped. I didn't like tumble and then roll and then face first and then roll again. So I got some of my ass cheeks is what I'm looking thinking about.
That's so
You
much
might have
better.
made some soap, friend.
Yeah.
vinegar. Do you have
You can keep the
vinegar?
bar after.
Do you have vinegar?
Of course we have vinegar.
Can I use some?
Sure,
Thank you.
of course. And you
Fun
eat
fact,
with us
that helps
tonight.
get out wine.
Alrighty.
Cool.
Is there anything else that you guys would like to accomplish this evening? Well, mind you, you have most of the rest of the afternoon, etc. left. It's only 1:30 p.m.-ish.
I did have one other question, and we don't have to RP this. Just a question: how far away, if we were to ask him, how far away are the ruins?
Let me double check.
I'm curious if they're like a few days travel or a day's travel or.
It's probably a couple days travel. So if you guys jump on over to the map.
Sorry, Clancy. Finn will pull out a piece of paper and go, vinegar? Vinegar.
All right, where are we?
The red dot.
Oh yes.
Far left.
we got to go back down to the bridge, and then I think, is it like right there?
So no, you guys. So funny enough, it has the name right next to it there, as the fog is animated on this one. So you guys are currently at the Wizard of Wines right there. That is Kresk, which is another city.
Yeah.
Now, what you actually are looking for are the ruins of Berez over here. That's what Davian would show you.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, so I mean, the real option is like you would have to backtrack to at least here, and then take this path down, and start heading this way, and then maybe try to cut through
And
the
avoid
hills past Argenvoshtold to get to the ruins of Perez.
So maybe like a day and a half to 2 days.
We should avoid Solinka Pass. Just
Yeah, there was somewhere that we were told to avoid.
Yeah, they just
No.
told us. The fucking GPS basically said if you turn anywhere, you die.
Yeah. And we're turning those places like wrong
challenge
turn.
accepted.
So while you're measuring that out,
It'll be like
Just-
2.5 days-ish at least.
Okay.
with my time, I'm going to finish the doors. I'm going to see what scrap wood I can find around since he didn't ask me to do it. I'm going to do it anyways. And I'm going to try to repair the barrel that was busted that the
Aw.
wine was coming out of.
Sure thing.
Also,
And
If
then I-
only your cleric had taken mending.
hey, there's a guy has a mending, which is what I want to do in afternoon.
Also, I wanted
Barovia's
to
rubbing
check-
off on you, Jeremy.
Also, I wanted to check with him to see if he might have any spare silver or precious metal or anything. For-
You ask him about the metal, and he goes,
I have some silver coins, but no deposits. I apologize.
All right. I'm just trying to
Do
find
you
a
have
way.
any holy water?
Ha! No. Sorry. I know how
Eh,
good it is.
You
we-
haven't up. Sorry, go ahead. Sorry, you were talking. I'm sorry.
Yeah,
It's
no,
rude of me.
I was just saying, we know how good it is, so usually we give whatever spares we have to Urvin so he can do his useless fight against Strahd.
Is there anything that you might have to aid us in our particular upcoming ventures with the hag? Besides information.
I couldn't hear that because I just destroyed my eardrums. But what was that?
Level 5. Ka! Level 5.
No.
Ka!
That's cute.
That would help, but
This little mushroom, level up.
Yeah.
it's
play that
definitely
little
not.
Mario.
It's definitely not a hallucinogen. As he just goes,
Sadly, nothing directly, but tell you what, we have political pull, we Martikovs. We deliver wine to all 3 of the villages. Without us, people will spare. So, if you are looking for favors in the cities, I may be able to, how do you say, pull some strings.
and there's like a little bit of a sly smile that crosses his face.
Well, whatever strings you might be able to pull would be receiving of much gratitude.
Of course.
And maybe we borrow your imaginative, very versatile printing press at one point, if you don't mind.
Huh. I'm just impressed you know what it is.
I am a learned man orc.
Don't have
Yeah,
to
we
say
want
man,
t-shirts.
We know you, man.
DM question for you. So you said take 2.5 days. If we can fix one of those wagons outside and do the summon horse, turn Malin to a horse, could we go faster?
And double the speed. Just to
So
make it
day and a
easy in
half?
the abstraction.
Roughly?
Yep.
Okay. How long will it take us to kind of piecemeal the 3 carts together to make one?
You would have to look at the carts, but hopefully between Knack and Hoyt it shouldn't take terribly long. You'll see actually in the building itself there's actually a barrel making shop where they actually have a lot of woodworking tools, carpenter's tools, everything in between, and you could probably easily build a new wheel in there as well.
Okay.
They do all of their own repairs. Like this is self-sufficient as
Yeah.
like this is the place where you're gonna go during the zombie apocalypse. Wait.
Hoyt, Knack.
We're there.
An idea. Once you finish your good deeds, why don't you guys go and can take a consolidation of those 3 carts that were outside and see if we can't turn them into one working cart? And I'm gonna look over it. What's his name again? I apologize.
Davian.
Davian, if we can piecemeal the 3 destroyed carts outside into one, could we borrow it?
Of course. Well, we can't give you horses, but
No, we can take care of that.
We have our own steed.
oh, where?
The little one can turn into a horse. Yeah, I know. It's crazy.
Yeah, sure.
Okay. Well, why don't you guys go take an inventory of what's needed, and so we can piecemeal them together, because the less time we have to spend in the wilds, the better. Not to mention, we can transport more things with it as well.
Sounds good.
Mm-hmm.
All right, if that's everything, then my character's just going to go rest.
Alrighty. Yeah, and they essentially just kind of like set up one of the workshops for you to be able to pass out in. It seems like the other rooms are taken in the house for obvious reasons. You're offered the kid's bedroom if you guys would like to pass out there. The parents are just going to pass out with the kid. And you actually have Davian say also,
A couple of you can take my master bed. He's okay.
now, is there anything else? There's quite a bit of day left in the day. Is there anything else that you guys would like to accomplish?
I'm too hurt to do anything, really.
Just, I guess, fix the doors, fix a wagon,
Mm-hmm.
and I kind of want to do a perimeter around the house to see if there's anything that might have been left by the druids, by anything like that might look misplaced, like it might not ought to be there, like thorough, like to make sure everything's all right with their.
Yeah,
Yeah,
go ahead and make
that's
me an investigation check.
I definitely want to see if that staff is still usable.
Staff is still usable.
Oh, sweet. Yeah, I'm taking that.
100%. So as you start walking around, you see the things that you have seen before. There actually is like a little bit of an empty cask room that you see, the woodworker shop, which you're actually kind of like, this is nice. The winch itself is actually really, really well made. It seems like somebody pretty smart set up this entire place, which is cool. And then you see the back room, which actually has like just racks and racks of these like dusted old bottles on there, and you're like, haha, this is the good stock. But then your face falls a little bit as you see the back door to that place is just ajar, and it seems like it actually just got busted open. As you kind of look around, you're like, it's almost like somebody broke it from the inside to get out quickly.
Questions. Is there like scratch marks, claw marks, anything that might, like food that was left behind, anything like that would signal what might have been down there? Like, is it only shattered on a part? Is it fully shattered?
You're like a 25-foot long or wide room, 10 feet wide, or like long, however you want to put that, 10 by 25 feet. There's a staircase that leads downward towards the basement, and there's a little door that has been shattered open. That's like the back door.
Coming from the room that he told us not to go into.
The basement.
Oh my god, I'm gonna die tonight.
As Jason's just trying to read.
There's a fungus among us.
In the of course it's mold.
Quick question: while he's doing this stupidity,
It's the shroom imposter.
Since I went to lay down, can I take a short rest?
Sure.
Just in case this is gonna go where I'm hoping it's not gonna go.
Ben wants to take a rest as well.
Sure.
So I'm assuming there's junk on the ground here, right?
No, actually, this is overall. I mean, this is just like a little bit of a workshop in the back. It seems like this is where they actually glue the what is it called? Labels upon the bottles themselves.
I just
and in
want
fact,
something
you actually
small.
see there's a little, just as an FYI, there's a little kiln in the back. They have a barrel of sand there, and you guess they actually have there's a full glass blower set on a table set before you. They even blow their own bottles.
These
That sentence
motherfuckers
could
don't
have been
understand the
really
concept of outsourcing. They're
Um,
like
Mm-mm. Everything is in the
made here.
house. They're Starbucks. They control
Alright,
the
so-
entire supply line.
I just want to find a small scrap of just piece of junk, something laying on the floor that's kind of used up, whatever. Magical tinkering light on it.
Mm-hmm.
And then I want to throw it into the busted door area of where the mold is.
As the light
Big brain
shines.
play, Jason. I'm impressed.
And, I mean, it is bright day as you throw it out the back, and it kind of tumbles down the steps. Nothing happens.
No sounds besides it bouncing down the stairs.
Yeah, but you throw it through the back door, right? So again,
No,
the
I was
door
trying
that
to so the back door's busted out with them leaving.
Mhm.
And they came from either this room or the area we were told not to go into.
Let me show you what this room looks like.
Okay.
Yeah, because
Yeah,
I know what you're trying
No.
to do.
Players
It's-
at home, what this is the players were told you shouldn't go in this area, and the newer player, it goes, I have to go in that area.
so this is the room.
So that back door is busted open.
That one's
There's
busted.
a hallway that goes down. You have that workbench with all of these glass blowing tools. You have that barrel of sand and a little bit of a kiln.
Yeah, I wanted to throw that light down.
Down the stairs.
Yeah,
All right.
down the stairs.
Gotcha.
Of course he does.
As you see this little bit of a light just seemingly pulse at the bottom of the stairs, which descend quite a ways down, at least 25 feet or something like that. You see that there is another door, currently closed, on the left side on the bottom there.
I want to walk down the stairs. But I'm not opening the door.
Alrighty, give me 1 second.
Hoyt is now a mold person.
Okay.
I'll laugh when the hag's down there. She casts disintegrate on him as soon as he opens the door.
Got another character ready. Don't worry about that.
Oh gosh.
All right, I'm going to descend halfway down. Smells. Any particular smell? I don't want to take a deep breath. Just a very, I
I feel
I
like
will
he's
do
a
that.
hound dog wandering around sniffing for precious metals.
You shut the
No,
hell up
you know what
up
he
there.
is? He's a truffle dog. He's a truffle pig.
Mm.
It's just walking around, just snorting it.
Make me a perception check, Hoyt. Why not? Give me a perception check.
Here we go.
Just smelling for precious metals.
He's gonna
going-
come out there and be like, "I found 15 gold," and it's gonna be glowing like it's nuclear. We're like, "Put the plutonium down."
You do get some earthy notes, a little bit of just a tinge of BO, maybe a little bit, and there's just a slight rot in the air.
Inch down towards the door now.
Go for it.
Oh, here we go.
Not going in.
Not going in.
We helped this guy free his house from druids.
Jeremy, just
I want to gently put my ear up to the door.
oh my god.
Is there anything, any noise, anything that I can hear?
No, seems to be dead quiet.
Is
on the
the
other side.
is there space up under the door?
Oh, face to the ground. That's a great idea.
No. Wait.
Yeah, there's a good, almost a half inch that has been left open. The floor here seems to be somewhat uneven, it's almost just hewn out of the floor itself.
Is it large enough for me to kick that scrap that I threw down there with light on it under the door.
Okay.
Y'all want to kick it under the door?
Put your ear up against it again. You're like waiting a couple heartbeats. Nothing.
All right. We'll turn around. Walk back up the stairs. As I walk back up the stairs, I'm gonna take my fist and I'm gonna hit it.
The door?
Yeah, I'm gonna hit
To
the
like
door.
open it?
No, just to hit it, to make noise, to make somebody think, oh shit, if there's something in there, they're like, all right, let's go.
You turn around and your massive powered armor and kind of hit the door there for a moment. Nothing.
Okay. I'm gonna go back upstairs.
He's trying to pick a fight with nothing.
Yep. I don't know what's in there.
Trying to pick a fight with nothing.
Listen,
Mold.
I'm curious.
Intimidate the mold.
I wish a motherfucking piece of mold would say
All right,
something.
No,
so
actually,
I-
I've been wanting to see what this mold was because David said the mold keeps it cool. And I can tell you from my line of work, mold never keeps something cool.
That's right. It just destroys things.
I want
We
to
got
know
the
what.
mold master up here. We got a flood claim adjuster. So if there's somebody who knows some stuff about mold.
Last
I wasn't
question.
gonna say nothing, but I was like, "This is a dangerous ass mold, man." I
Last
wouldn't fuck
question.
with it.
Should have been my first question, but it's my last question.
Should have been my first question.
Was the door busted out or in?
Out. So something
Okay.
from the inside busted it.
I'll quit being a
Okay.
put. Just get it.
All right, so I want to repair this door too. Also, before I go to bed,
Mhm.
since I am proficient with glassblower's tools, I want to create something.
What are you gonna create?
Hold on. You gotta fix doors. You're gonna fix a wine
Yeah.
cabinet. You're gonna rebuild a fucking
Wagon.
wagon.
What are you talking about? This is Artificer City, baby.
This is Artificer
And
City,
now,
baby.
And now you're gonna fucking make a
I
fucking
want
glass bong.
I want to make a nice wine decanter
Oh, here we go.
Very nice.
with Sept Imperium's symbol on it to gift to the guy that runs the joint, Davian.
Sure thing. Make me a glassblower check with dexterity. So if you don't have that prepped in your inventory right away, it's just a dexterity check and you add your proficiency bonus to it.
You know
Oh
what your new name
god,
is?
this sucks. This
Maybe you have a good roll. Maybe you have a good roll.
no, this ain't gonna be a good roll.
Do you want
The
some
dice is
guidance?
what the dice is.
The
That's
mold
not-
always does
Hold
one
on,
BLT
plus-
sandwich.
Plus 2, it's an 8.
All right.
Not
Yeah,
good.
it's gonna take you a while. And as you work on stuff, you're just like, this is gonna work. It's just like the novelty of it all, working on things for the first time, yada yada yada, and you're taking a couple hours, and that's gonna be that there. Dunan is passed out. Mal is still kind of like just walking around the place, which really just leaves Finn, Knack, and Dunan. What do you guys do over the next
Dunan's
couple of
asleep.
hours?
Dagmar,
No,
you mean?
sorry, Dagmar.
Yeah.
All those D names.
Dagmar's gonna smell vinegar to high heaven, but god damn it, I'm gonna get this purple out.
As you're just like scrubbing everyone's clothes a little bit.
First bath she's had in a while, and it stinks.
A vinegar bath would be
You're given
Oh,
soap.
not a whole
Yeah,
bath,
you're
but,
giving
you
soap
know.
too. They actually give you like this half barrel that essentially works like a little tub that you can put all of your clothes into. You're given some spare clothes, and even though you're a relatively dexterous person, like you are actually more built than this little petite mousy a woman that lives here. So it's a little tight on you, and you just kind of like you're kind of like filled out shoulders are kind of like straining a little bit against that stuff.
My 8 strength makes me look buff compared to her. I'm
Yes.
scared. Okay. Well, guess I'll have to actually stitch my clothing back together because probably the dirt was keeping some of the clothes. Great.
As the little girl now approaches you, Dagmar, and just goes, "Oh, Mama sometimes uses vinegar too."
Mm-hmm.
Why did you take a bath in wine?
I slipped. And I fell.
Why would you do that?
And you know, the floor can just be so slippery sometimes. You know when it trips you? It's really mean.
No, that's why Mama says you walk careful. Why didn't you walk careful?
I didn't have good advice like that. I will keep that in mind. Thank you.
You always need to listen to Mama.
Mm-hmm. Definitely.
Is that your son? And clearly just pointing towards Finn.
No.
Oh, so he's
Do we
son
look alike?
No. But
Okay.
Mama says that many weirdos come through Barovia a lot.
Yeah, you know what?
I shouldn't talk to you, but you helped us with our house, so should be okay, yes?
I think so. Why wouldn't you need to... You should follow whatever your parents should tell you to do. You know, it's very important to listen to your elders.
Where are you from?
I'm from around here. A very
What is
small...
that? Around here. I haven't heard of it before.
I don't know.
I'm
don't
just
know where she's
kidding.
from.
I'm just kidding. Where is he from? And points at Finn again.
Just look at you, Finley.
I'm just waiting to see if she wants to answer this. I'm curious of her interpretation of where I'm from.
A cave.
He's an outsider. So I have no
Wait.
idea where he's from. Where are you from?
Hey, where are you from? And she kind of like runs over towards you, and kind of has to look up towards you just a couple.
Just a wee
inches.
bit, just a little bit.
Just a touch.
Almost doing noggin with the 3-year-old. Just for those of you who haven't noticed, Finn hasn't been very talkative the last couple of sessions, and there hasn't been an opportunity to present itself to describe his current. I'm not even going to say emotional state, more state of mind. You know, with the loss of Zachiel, the loss of Varen, the group in a weird way seem to be struggling. He's not really sure what's happening. Finn has kind of transformed into a little bit of a fuck it mode. Oh, look, another ghost. Woo! Like, oh, that's fucking awesome. Here we go again. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah, okay. So Finn's going to kind of look over at the kid and just go, from a hole. What some people call a burrow. If you go that way,
Are
and
you a
just
rabbit?
keep walking. Am I a what? Am I a rabbit?
A rabbit.
And Finn is literally going to get right up to the face of the kid and go, am I a rabbit?
And she kind of just puts her hands on your cheeks and kind of goes, rabbit.
And I just kind of say, how many rabbits you know let them touch your face?
None.
Or I said that backwards. You get the point.
You're my special rabbit princess. And kind of back and forth on your face.
Finn is going to be like, I'm going to glance over at Dagmar and be like, get this child off my face. And then I'm going to reach over and grab the egg and I'll go, before Kevin eats her.
No. Okay, I'm gonna try to distract the child. But this is also weird for Dagmar, because normally kids stay away from her. So...
Yeah, it seems you get the sense these kids are incredibly, how to put this correctly, sheltered.
Don't know
So-
boundaries.
Yeah, they don't see a lot of people. You guys are like the first people that they really have interacted with that are not their family.
I guess I'll take her to the side, like, has your mom taught you how to sew yet?
Mama says I shouldn't use the needle.
Oh, your mama sounds very wise.
Mhm,
Do you mind helping me, though? Just handing me some threads as I try to...
Okay,
Okay, thank you.
thank you.
And I'm just gonna look over at Finn like, thumbs up and go. This is uncomfortable for Dagmar.
Alrighty. The glass blowing experiment, Hoyt. Yeah, you create something that looks much more like the thing that Drake called out earlier, and significantly less than a decanter, as you're just kind of like, well, this weird smelling weed from upstairs might work with this, but wine is probably not, shouldn't be used with this. Yeah, this is probably not gift worthy. You guys take the rest of the day, think around. Knack, was there anything that you wanted to do?
I was trying to mend the giant wine barrel.
Easily enough. With like little pieces of wood, you take like a couple hours, and there is now a differently colored, differently grained, but certainly a little bit of a patch for the barrel. But if there's nothing else, go ahead and get your long rested.
I swear to God, if you do this to me, David, I'm gonna fucking rage.
He said everybody. Didn't say everybody except.
Oh, we ain't there yet. It always happens.
It happens when he says, "All right, y'all bed down." Tuna.
No balls.
No, he obviously, no.
And as you
no
guys
balls.
all bed down
the
for
first
the
time
rest
he said
of the
everybody takes
day,
a long rest, and then he told me I suffered exhaustion afterwards.
and
Because
as
I
you
get
guys,
everything back. My character gets everything on a short rest. The second time he trolled me, he let me finish it, and he was like, "Oh,
I'm gonna let you finish.
but
No balls.
And as you guys wake up on the second morning, everyone except for, just kidding, everyone is getting a full long rest in. With that, we're going to take a quick 10-15 minute break. I'll see you guys back here at 8:40 p.m. Mountain Standard Time, and we'll see you guys shortly.
my exhaustion is gone."
But it's magic. How about now? So just to recap, we wake up in the morning. Dunan did not suffer from a terrible dream this time around, and instead, fully rested, back up to full power. The group is ready to go. As you guys are enjoying some oatmeal, kind of like weird potatoes fried on the side, like carbs with a side of carbs, breakfast. That's where you find yourself.
Were you guys able to get the wagon fixed yesterday?
Oh, they did not work on that one.
One job, Master Dwarf.
Maybe you should have been looking at the fucking wagon instead of that goddamn basement door. I'm just
I was
saying.
fixing the wine barrel, and then I don't know where he went. He disappeared for hours.
What were you doing, Hoyt? I thought we were going to fix the wagon.
Well, I never ran back into Knack either.
I
Okay.
was in the barrel.
Well, I tried to make a parting gift, and well, it distracted me. I'm sorry. I'm easily
Alright.
distracted these days. Shiny
Please
things.
roll. Please roll a deception check.
How about you, roller? Shut the fuck up.
All right. If we, as a group, work on the wagon to like try to repair it, how long would it take?
You hope not that long.
Because my thoughts are, guys, is that even if it takes us several hours, the fact that we're going to be moving 2 or 3 times faster, and it'll help us getting around. Because I think the most dangerous element is every time we have to sleep out in the wilderness, it's just a recipe for disaster. So I think we should all work in tandem together and try to get this thing fixed, and then we can have our resident Pony Express over there tug us along.
Sounds good to me.
Alrighty.
Get working on it.
I'll bring you guys back to the vineyard. As you guys set up, whoever wants to take the lead on that one, who wants to make like an investigation check to see what parts are broken, what parts are kind of still operational, that kind of stuff.
I'll do that.
Go for it. Ooh, natural 20 for a 24. What's up? Knack, you kind of like inspect that and very quickly just write like an incident report, do different kind of like assessment strategies, do some kind of like, min-maxing on like how much should the insurance company pay out for that, and then realize you're not actually Chris in real life. As you then move over to the rest of the things, you're like, yeah, we could probably cobble these, even just these two together fairly quickly. Who wants to make me some athletics checks to tear things apart, and then who's going to actually put the wagon back together?
I'll do an athletics check. I'm not terrible at it.
If you ask your group of dexterous people,
Yeah,
this
I know,
Dix is
right?
king score.
I mean, we
Can I
need
do
some
it?
dexterity done.
I got +1.
Can I do it acrobatically? I'm gonna pull that tire off, then do a backflip.
Oh shoot! This is just going to determine how long it's going to take you guys.
When you roll a 5, it doesn't really matter what your proficiency is.
Yeah.
I'll give someone guidance on that. Oh, well, there's the roll.
Knack, would you like to tear the
Yeah.
other one apart?
Hey, give me some guidance.
Okay, yeah, I will
Give me that sweet guidance.
guide away.
Alright.
Quick question, just for flavor argument's sake.
Sure.
Is there any chance that I could have advantage in the? Oh, hold on. I actually do get advantage on the roll because I have a crowbar, which says that's not a strength checks where it says having crowbar using a crowbar grants advantage to strength checks where crowbar's leverage can be applied. Since I'm tearing it apart, the crowbar theoretically would be what I use.
Sure. Just don't
Athletics is
fail by
strength.
5 or more, because otherwise you're definitely going to tear it apart. Oh no, he already made his roll. He's just trying to argue for that post facto
Oh, okay.
advantage. Go to make me another athletics check. You have advantage. Just don't fail by 5 or more. No. The first roll is gonna count. Jesus Christ, my man, that was a natural one. So,
That's
as
the
you take this crowbar to the side of the wheel, you're just like, "Boys, I got this." As you just leverage that, and boom, the spokes just go flying out, and you're just like,
I think I
This
can
is
mend
the-
most of that.
From my
the
vantage
exact-
point, it looks like we're walking.
The exact look Finn gives you as he's eating a ration.
You do know, however,
I'm
there's another
sorry, I
wagon
thought the
over
crowbar
there
would
doing
help.
as you just kind of hang your head and start walking over to the other one.
Ah, hell, she already took the first one. Let me go with her.
All right.
Yeah.
I'll try to tear this one apart.
No, if you
Knack,
leave it alone,
knack.
leave it alone.
I have
Yeah, you
advantage.
also like it's just bad.
Not strong enough.
I mean, do you want to do it? I have advantage.
Mage hand, come on, mage hand.
I think I should do it.
A little
Well,
scalpel
then you-
hand goes.
How about this? You do it, and if you fail like that, I'm gonna laugh at you.
That's
Go for it.
fair.
You want to take that guidance now?
Oh my god, he got another natural one.
But I also got better. So
What is
okay.
happening? All right, as you this time kind of put it on there, just like give an eye roll to Hoyt and kind of like start leveraging stuff back and forth.
Not a good sign of things to come.
Neck.
It's a lot of ones.
Suddenly, you see a figure just step out of the woods, just north of you.
Son of a bitch.
And the entity that you see here seems to be just, again, wearing rags. But it
The
seems like
Fuck is that?
the necklace that they're wearing is certainly much more pronounced. It seems like they're actually wearing a skull that has been hollowed out and fitted, almost like a mask, almost like a helmet, like something in between the two with an antler that has all of these weird charms dangling off of it. As it starts speaking something that you don't understand. As they finish that, suddenly a lot of these bushes just go. A tree to the side starts shaking. You see
Man,
two
both of our
bushes
tanks
seemingly
are really
just like
far away.
grow going into the steps right before them. I need everyone to roll me initiative.
No.
Hoyt and
Wait.
Hoyt and Dunan, you guys are going to have disadvantage on this.
Would you
Why do we
allow
have
me to?
disadvantage? I can't be surprised.
Okay, yeah, then you're good.
How do you roll with disadvantage again? You
Uh,
click that thing and that double
Hold
thing.
one.
Hold control, yeah.
Okay.
That's a good question. I didn't know how to do that either.
I was
Didn't
trying
know
to
if
let
you could do it at initiative.
I was trying to let you finish to see if you allowed me to have a reaction to have cast Kevin, or am I gonna have to waste a spell slot?
I have to waste a spell slot.
Unless you want me to roll again to
Sorry,
see if I
bud.
get lower than a fucking 4.
It's not disadvantage for the initiative, just so you know.
It's not for the initiative?
Yeah, the initiative is just normal. That just means that you don't go on the first turn. That's all that
Oh, I thought
surprise
it-
means.
Shit, I've got a -1 initiative anyways. What does it matter? I had a 0 last time.
Yeah.
Yeah, you didn't get no turns.
I'm really glad these trees are gone before I can run away.
Okay, Ken shouldn't be on the initiative order. I'm gonna put him like this for now until he actually has the turn. And then
No, I can't see anything now.
Yeah.
you can't see anything? Your vision gun went away?
Well,
Yeah.
Whoa.
Oh, my character went away. Oh no, I'm.
like I see the
Oh,
map,
yeah,
but I
that
don't
is
see
what
any.
happened. Mm-hmm,
Any
No,
person.
that's exactly what it was.
I can't see me though. Oh, there it is. Okay,
Oh, crazy.
that was weird.
Nope, it's just me accidentally hiding everything.
Oh, yeah, that makes sense.
Alrighty. I'm gonna roll all the
If
rest of
this is the hag, y'all are in such fucking trouble.
All right.
I don't know if I'd blow your wad with the staff right now.
Dagmar,
No.
you are the first one to act. What would you like to do?
I think we need a bless in here.
Hashtag's all about.
Yeah. Yeah. Let's Oh, I forgot. It always does that. Okay, there we go.
Or is it?
Come on. Okay. And let's go for. Oh, shit, that's a 30 feet. I don't know.
So Knack is in
Okay, good.
line with that.
So Knack, we'll go Finn. I can't see Doonan or Hoyt, so I have no idea if they're even close by.
Yeah, you know that they're somewhere off to the west trying to get a wagon wheel.
Okay, well then.
Rock me, mama.
I guess if Mal is in this encounter, I'll give it to Mal. Otherwise,
Yeah,
myself?
yeah, he's
Okay.
definitely participating.
Cool. Then Mal gets blessed too.
Alrighty. Ooh, let me clear up some of those markers from before.
Let's
Hey,
get
Knack,
rough.
roll me a D100.
Here we go.
You got this, big dog.
You totally remember to cast Mage Armor before you set out today. Of course you did.
Ooh! Thank God!
Oh, casters, make sure that your spell slots are full too.
Yeah.
Alright, cool. Dagmar, you summon forth the magic, holding that holy symbol for a second. There's that a little bit of like light that radiates around Knack, Finn, and Mal. Move, bonus action.
Definitely moving.
Kaka, fall back.
It's difficult terrain right there to get across the.
The log.
Mhm.
I'll be okay for right now.
That's a giant ass tree. You're trying to tell me you're gonna be okay.
Just so you know, you guys are like 150 feet of movement away from us.
The staff
Even
that
if we
I
go-
hold, tree blights do not attack me if I do not attack them.
I
They do
think
not
I
see-
hear ravens telling me to try and get the rest of our party. So I guess I'm gonna go and do that. While holding concentration. Yeah. Guess I'm just running going, doing it!
And sorry, I don't know if I described it properly. There are these weird, like almost like tangled vines that all kind of start walking like humanoids over here, and you see a massive tree just kind of unroot itself and start moving. Just as an FYI.
Yeah, I get that, but the ravens won't stop telling me to run and grab the 2 tanks, so I guess that's what I'm gonna
Disadvantage for
go
everyone
do.
for the rest of this fight. God.
I'll go ahead and go do that though. I did my bless, so yeah.
Alrighty. You see as one of the bushes seems to kind of like let itself loose over there. And starts rushing this way towards you, Finn. Ends its turn there. Another one lets itself loose over there and starts dashing towards you, Dagma. As it makes a couple of, or just makes an attack on you.
Okay.
Natural 20, come on, baby! No. You do take 3 points of piercing damage as it just cuts you across the back. Go ahead and make me a Constitution saving throw to see if you maintain that
God.
spell, though.
Oh, great. Okay.
No. You got this,
Saving
girl.
throw, right? God.
Come on, big money. There you go.
Oh, thank
There you go.
God.
Maintain
Good roll.
concentration on your spell. Alrighty. Up next, that brings us to this guy that I forgot to hide. But as he starts going forward, like you see his weird plantoid face kind of twist up. It's like, and you see the druidic figure in the back kind of like put up their hand and kind of point towards you. It just seems to be unable to do so as the druid then sees the thing in your hand. as it then dashes towards Finn. Nak, you'll get an attack of opportunity if you want it.
Yep.
Nope. All right. Alrighty, there's another one of these little blights that pops out of there.
Oh, Finn.
Dashes towards you. Doonan, you are not surprised, and you are currently holding a crowbar in your hand, and then get yeeted out of the field. What do you do?
I was about to say, did I teleport? Okay, so I'm going to start running. So that's I'm gonna dash.
Alrighty.
So I can go 60.
That's one back. There you go. Perfect.
Oh no! I'm sorry, I tried to unclick.
That was 60 right there.
Yeah. I was trying to unclick, and when I went to like drag unclick, I was like,
I got you.
and then I'm gonna just say like, I hear something. What's going on? We're coming. And that'll end my turn.
Alrighty, that brings us to the druidic figure that is standing across you, Nak. As there's their head just kind of tilts to the side, as their eyes, as they're just like in blackness, this pure white with like rimmed red veins all about it, just focus in and start to narrow down on the staff that you're wielding. Oh boy. Oh.
You need Visine?
As
Hello, darkness, my old friend.
You kind of hear this weird, it seems to be a feminine voice, but then seems to be interlaced with all of these incredibly deep octaves. As it starts to cast, you suddenly see it just kind of like throw up these weird little balls of fur as they start to just like twist and grow as you see this massive, large-sized wolf, second wolf, third wolf, fourth wolf plop down as 4 dire wolves plop onto the field.
Oh, goodbye, Dak.
It's good while it lasted.
you are getting down.
And I make myself a delayed fireball.
Just you as a person.
Concentrate all my arcane energy, couple it with my life force, and just make myself explode.
Sept Imperium had a good run, boys.
Points at all of you guys, says something in a language you guys don't understand, and then technically disappears behind that tree line. Let me add that on the fly.
All this shit is summoned by that thing. But there's a lot of things to get through.
Alrighty.
Oh, and they just disappeared as well.
Yep. Alright, Finn, it's your turn. You've got a big blight, a little blight, and what appears to be it's like this big wolf that has all of these bony protrusions running down its back. It's the teeth themselves are as long as dinner knives. What do you do?
Yep. Bonus action Zephyr Strike. So I'll go ahead and cast that. I forgot to change the spell slots. Whatever. I'm gonna Zephyr Strike since I had a long rest, even though I don't know why it's not giving me my spell slots back.
Yeah, you
That's
get
fine.
manually
Like I
do that.
said, you just count it up.
I just want to let you know. Yeah. So I will take that. I will bail to here, as to not
Run away!
provoke the opportunity attack as a stay in this. How far does that put me from here?
So a couple things. There's an opponent in the way. So before you move yourself, you've got an opponent right there, which would give you difficult terrain. I.e., you would get. Let me double check one thing real quick. Yeah. So it would be difficult terrain to move through that. You can't move through an opponent's space without at least trying an overrun, which would be an action or bonus action.
Okay, well then
So you could move 25. Yeah, exactly. And then, are you using the Zephyr Strike like that actual ability this turn? Because otherwise, you will have to dash with your action.
It says you get. Let me double check, make sure I was wrong. I didn't misread that.
Actually, cast Zephyr
No,
Strike.
no,
and
you're
then
fine.
You can read it.
Yeah, no, I was planning on using. Oh, I see. I'm misunderstood what you're asking. Yes, I'm planning on using the attack this turn. So correct.
Yeah,
to get the 30 bonus
that's
feet.
exactly it.
Yeah, I see what you're
And
saying. I
then
thought you were talking about
would
the
you-
opportunity feature.
Would you mind casting the Zephyr Strike too?
I could say I tried, but it says I don't have any spell slots. It's not letting me.
Yeah,
add
Yeah,
it.
you gotta
I fixed-
manually-
I fixed
Oh,
it.
yeah,
Plus,
yeah.
I fixed it already for you, so go for
Oh,
it.
okay.
Appreciate it. Alrighty, tiny little fin starts to shimmer and it just runs away there.
And then I will attack the one standing in front of Dagmar.
Alright, go for it.
Who'd you attack with the Zephyr?
I will be attacking that one.
Oh, okay.
So you have advantage on that attack, and not just because
Correct.
of Dagmar.
Yeah, not just. Sorry, I have a. I'm gonna probably need stitches in my thumb, so I'm having to use different fingers for this right now.
Oh no.
Sliced it up with a butcher knife today.
Oof. Double natty 15, huh? Oh no, 15-6. Alrighty, that is a hit on the little tiny blight.
Plus
As
the
you,
D8.
yeah, as you're adding that, 7 points.
Oh, it
of
already rolled
damage.
it. Yeah, it already rolled it.
Yeah.
My bad.
As this thing starts running towards you, Dagmar slices you across the back. You see Finn just like a blur on the side, spins around, releases the shot, and as the vine gets blown to pieces.
Cool.
Thanks.
And that will be the end of my turn.
Alrighty. As another one of these little guys pops out, runs towards Mal, makes a claw attack against him. That is a miss. Alrighty. Another little guy pops out, running towards Mal. Over there. Now makes one with advantage. Natural 3 to natural 5. That is a hard miss. All right, that brings us to Direwolf's turn. Oh. As it doesn't do a side shuffle, it tries to claw down on you. Has advantage on the attack because of pack tactics, something that you guys certainly have run across before. All right, Knack, that's going to be a hit.
Yeah. Can I reaction shield?
You certainly can, but it's still a hit. Oh, sorry.
Well, there's 2 more, so
It's true, it's true. All right, the first one is 11 points of piercing damage. Looking rough there. Ends its turn there. This blight actually moves back and just stays right there. As you guys see the tree rip itself out of the ground and then just starts to bust through this entire vineyard area. As it tries to hit you with a branch attack, Knack.
even though I haven't done anything
As
aggressive
it
against
tries, oh shit. Yes, Knack is right. It like tries to swing at you, but it's just like it sees you, and you see this the cart next to it just explode into splinters, and as it seems to like pull back in that last instant.
I got the wheel off.
Does not dash with that. There's a little guy that pops out next to you, Doonan, runs at you, tries to make that claw attack. Mind you, you don't have your shields out right now.
Why would I have my shield out?
Yeah, that's just as a reminder. That is a miss. Your armor is enough. All right, Knack, all you.
I'm going to action disengage. And I'm going to try to get my happy butt out of here.
Yup. You could move that way, maybe. As you kind of like dodge, weave, as these snarling josters try to snap at you, nothing can touch you.
And that will end. Yeah, that'll end my turn.
No little bonus action known as Dragon's Breath?
Well, I thought about it, but concentration, man, I don't know if I'm going to be able to make use of it if all 3 of those dire wolves. You know what? No, you know what? It's the last day of my life. Might as well.
All right,
I actually agreed with the concentration thing there. I was on your side there. That makes sense.
Alrighty, as you cast Dragon's Breath on yourself, what does that look like for Knack?
So I'm going to take this ostensibly disgusting staff, and I'm just going to tap it on my chest, and my throat's going to start glowing, and you'll be able to see inside my mouth this just like faint fire.
Nice. Alrighty, cool. Hoyt, it's your turn.
He's an asthmatic.
Oh,
Oh shit, this is round 1. Oh no. That means that Hoyt is the only one who's... Well, no, you're not surprised anymore just because Dunan already cried out what's happening. You get
Putting my shield on, so that'll get me up to my full juice, and I take it that took my action to strap my shield on.
It did, yeah.
Okay.
Maybe you could make an inverse Junko where you just splash a little bit of rogue just to get cunning action now. So you could just do that as a bonus action dash, I mean.
Or you could go jump into the dire wolves and be real Junko.
That's as far as I can move.
Alright, anything that you can do as a bonus action?
Nothing I would want to do at this time. Well, actually, do I want to do it at this time? Yeah, go ahead and defensive field.
Alrighty.
Oh, okay.
As your little thing pops into existence around you. Alrighty. Alright, Mal's turn. What the heck is Mal gonna do? There's some options that are not bad.
Everyone
but-
screams, break rule number 1! Break rule number 1!
Are you guys sure? Are you guys sure? Okay. And he's going to cast. What the hell is he going to cast? There's some options, but he's not sure. Alright, he's going to try to cast... Let me look at something. Ice Knife is a good option. Otherwise, he could also... So the question is, does he want to do a lot of damage? Or does he want to CC a little bit more? Or does he want to do Fairy Fire?
Fairy Fire's a waste. There's too many mobs. He's going to get hit too many times. Keeping concentration, I think, is going to be too difficult. I love
What do
the
you guys want him
ability.
to do?
If he can
CC would be my
CC some
guess.
stuff, that would be sensational. I would say CC or damage.
If I don't have to run for my life, I'll do some damage.
Alright. He's going to cast Entangle.
Nice.
Alrighty.
Ooh. Okay. Okay.
Let me put that
Okay.
out there so you guys can see that. Alright, so Entangle for the peeps at home. It's a 20-foot square from a certain point that he chooses, so he chooses that spot, of course. And a creature in the area, when you cast a spell, must succeed a strength saving throw or be restrained by entangling vines. So that is going to be all 5 of those creatures right there. Alright, we have a natural 3. Much better than that. A little better than that. That's a fail. And a natural 20. Alrighty, so this guy's restrained. Again, for the peeps at home, restrained is pretty good. All attacks against that creature have advantage. As it looks like those 2 little guys are restrained, but the other 3, let me double check, are unaffected. And then, can't really do anything else as a bonus. He's just like, I hope that helped, and is going to try to run this way. 2 attacks of opportunity. Alright, that's a miss. Another miss. Alrighty, that brings us back to the top of the initiative order. Dagmar, you are up.
Alrighty. can't cast one spell because concentration. I can't remember. I can't forget. I have concentration up now. But he's just barely out of the way. I know this is Pathfinder, but I'm only gonna take a step for now forward. A 5-foot step, David. So then I'm within range to cast Sacred Flame on the big blight dude. Because that's a 30 feet range.
Sacred Flame should actually be 60. Let me double check. It is 60 feet.
Oh, okay. I guess I was reading the wrong spell. Okay. I'm definitely not gonna complain.
By the way, Clancy, I just wanted to shout out. So your cantrips don't count as prepared spells. I don't know if you counted it like that or not.
That's how it was. At least my understanding in D&D Beyond, it only let me pick a certain amount. So.
So you can prepare. It should be your Wisdom modifier plus your Cleric level. Let me double check on that though. Definitely, I want to give you as many spells as possible so that you're not out there with half the power, firepower that you should have.
I'm not complaining here, but
Clerics at level 4 get 4 cantrips.
She's
not a level 4 cantrip. Oh, sorry, cleric.
I'm not a level 4 cantrip. Dang it.
What level cleric are you? 3.
Well, it's not about. Let me move this up. You should be able to prepare. And Chad, if you have that handy, throw it out there too.
I'm just looking
believe
at the
it
table.
is wisdom score plus or mod score. Wisdom mod plus your level in cleric. For prepared
It's
spells.
not what it says here. It says cantrips at first level. You know, cantrips are your choice.
No, not cantrips. Prepared. How many spells can you prepare? Because that counts. Cantrips are always known. They're at-will spells. You don't have to prepare them.
Yeah, she
That's
can have
how
3.
many first-level spells can you prepare.
She can have 3 first-level spells at level 2.
It is Wisdom mod plus Cleric level. So, since your Wisdom mod is plus 3, and you're a 2nd level Cleric, that means 5 spells that you could prepare. Just as an FYI, because I see now on your sheet that you only have 2 spells prepared. You can prepare another 3. One of them you already cast. So go ahead and just prepare those. And those other 2 are always prepared for you. So you could actually know all but one of the ones that you have on that list.
Okay.
Which one do you want to keep off? Put it that way.
Sanctuary. Or
Alrighty.
we also have to fix that because D&D Beyond originally did not count False Life as one of my always prepared ones, so I have it in there twice.
That's silly. Gotcha.
So
yeah, we'll get that taken care of.
We'll
Sorry
fix
about
that.
that. Appreciate you. All right,
Sounds
cool.
good.
In that case, yeah, all of those are technically prepared.
Cool.
So
But
that
I'm still
gives you
gonna
some
cast
other
Sacred
options.
Flame.
All right, sounds good. On
Thanks,
the big
but
black
yeah.
boy, it
Yes,
is
big black
going
boy.
to fail. It takes 2 points of radiant
Ha,
damage.
take that 2 points.
Shake. All right, do you want to stay
All
where
that
you're at, or
time.
do you want to move?
I'm scared. Yeah, I want to move back some. just my. Yeah, 25. Cool.
Yeah, Finn the new tank. I'll be in front. Let's do it.
What do you mean? I'm up front.
I don't even know where you are.
Yeah, I know.
Yeah, I can't see you.
I can see you.
All right, that brings
Over
us
the hedgerows.
to this dire boy that is going to jump through there.
Ooh, it's a dire boy now.
Dire boy, he said,
They
"I'll see you
transformed.
later, boy." And it's just like starting to, as it's squeezing through these vines, they're trying to get at you. It's going to have disadvantage on its attacks as it is squeezing. Makes attack against you, and that is going to be a miss. Alright, this twig boy can't do anything, is currently restrained, trying to break out of it. They are natural 2 stuck. Alright, this dire wolf also starts its turn, so let's see. I think that's what it was, double check, right? Is restrained in it.
Damn.
Yeah, it's going to try to move essentially there before it has to make its own check. And also gets stuck in the goo. As you guys watch all of these vines from around the vineyard, and kind of like this weird, dry and non-nutritious ground just grab at him. All of these blackened roots, and those two dire wolves are currently entwined. All right, this guy's going to start his turn there. Oh my God! Also restrained.
Oh my God.
Damn good entanglement.
He has a little bit of a long-range ability, though, but can't do anything with the thing that he does have. Is stuck. All right. This guy right here remains fucking stuck. All right, Dunan.
I'll use my action to put my shield on, I guess. And just as a point of order, I'm going to put my shield on every day, so I'll just make a habit of telling you that.
Well, you were doing
wrote a
things,
sticky
so you can't use a crowbar. You can't do a lot of things.
No,
and
that's fine.
Yeah.
But I wrote a
I'm
sticky
just
note.
telling you, you can't have your shield on 24/7. If that's what you're trying to say with that, like you putting on your shield as you're traveling.
As long as I'm not doing something else, I could walk around with it on.
I'm just gonna
Crowbar?
tell you, like with that stuff, if you're doing your work, it's gonna be hella awkward to do that.
Yeah, no, with the crowbar, 100%. Yeah, I meant like if
We're out in the wild,
yeah,
and
I'm
we're
gonna
leaving to
walk
go
around
somewhere,
with
we strap it on.
24/7. Yeah.
Totally, Roger that.
So he can go ahead and hit me. That's fine, and I don't care. I'm gonna move to there.
Alrighty, makes an attack, and that is a miss on you.
Okay. I don't have any ranged abilities, so I will just end my turn.
Alrighty.
Never mind.
There's nothing else I could do. I already
Oh,
used
so
my
you
action.
could ready and you already used. I forgot.
I
you
had to
used
use
your
my
never
action
mind.
to put a
You're
shield
right. You're
on.
right. You're right. You're right. My
So
bad.
there's nothing else I can do. I just wanted to be a buffer between you guys and them.
Word. Let me see. How do I see what those are?
The thing that is saving you guys' butts right now to a degree is all of their shit is concentration. Shouts out something again in that weird Sylvan language, moves over to the side, and then actually just dashes back. All right, Finn, it's your turn.
Okay, I am going to break concentration and cast Hail of Thorns.
Alrighty. No more Zephyr Strike.
Correct. And I
Right,
don't
so-
really know. Go ahead.
Yeah. No, go ahead.
I don't really know how to position it because they're 4 square mobs. You see what I'm saying? To know like where the 10 feet's really gonna hit. You see what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
So it's all mobs and then.
All creatures, each creature within 5 feet of it. So
Right.
it's every creature that is within 5 feet of it. So let's say, for example, you hit this
Anything
guy right
touching
there.
it?
Yeah. It's yep. It's easy.
But my question is, does this guy count as touching it? You see what I'm saying? That was my question. Like, is a little dude touching him, or is that just a? Am I seeing that
that is
correctly?
within 5 feet of it. So this guy's within 5 feet
Okay,
of him.
that's fine.
This guy's
Okay.
within 5 feet of him.
I didn't know how you were working the smaller guys. So yeah, my target is this.
Yeah,
And
it's
then I will
essentially
cast.
every square that is exactly 5 feet around. So
And then
in
I
other
obviously got to
words,
roll the attack.
Yeah, just gotta hit first.
Wait.
But yeah, everything that is within that. Let's make it red to make it a little bit easier to see. Or like hot pink.
That's fine.
Dexterity save, isn't it?
It is the next time he hits.
Yeah.
So he maintains concentration for the next minute on it, and then the next time he hits, boom.
And I, for the first time in a long time, do not have advantage.
Oh.
Wow.
For the first time in forever. Alrighty, as you just like shoot out the thing, and you see all of these like little thorns starting to grow out of your bolt as you release it. Yeah, it just shoots outward. Alrighty, so all of these guys have to make that dex save. Is the guy that you hit with it included in that?
That's a good question.
Yeah, it is.
Okay, yeah. I didn't know if it was just the addition or if it took him into.
Yeah, and it does him too.
It'd be 14 to
Alrighty,
him and
dexterity
then 5
saving
to him.
throws incoming. Alright, the original wolf was a natural 20. 2 of the blights fail, and another natural 20 for the other.
So it's still half on
wolf
a
there.
pass anyway.
Mm-hmm. Alrighty, so let me mark that off. So this guy takes 9 points of magical piercing damage. This guy is shredded. This guy takes a full 5 points of damage. This guy takes half damage, and this guy takes half damage. Alrighty. Yeah, you see this little frag grenade of a vine just shred that stuff.
And that will end my turn. I'm not
Alrighty.
moving.
This thing is gonna rush towards you, not into you, Doom. Tries to make an attack. Is a miss. This guy gets stuck. Alright, this Wolfie is going to try to move in as well, but can't really. He's going to try to have to hop over stuff or move around stuff. He's going to move over there. Dash. End his turn there to try to cut you off on the other side. This guy over there is just going to stay there as the tree is going to move over here. Doesn't really have much more to do. This guy is going to rush over towards you. Wait. Tries to make an attack roll. And that's a hard miss. Alrighty, Knack, it's your turn.
Okay, so I want to try to use Dragon's Breath. It is a 15-foot cone, so it should not hit the tree blight.
Go ahead and cast it without using the spell slot, and that should work.
Ooh.
And then place that. If you, by the way, if you use your mouse wheel, you can actually rearrange how that cone looks.
It actually didn't have a template for me to place.
Oh, interesting. Alrighty, well, the wolf fails, and you can definitely place it in a certain way as you are able to. And what kind of element did you choose, by the way?
I chose fire.
Alrighty, yeah, as it gets blown up, and you see these vines catch on fire.
How thick are those vines, David?
They're about 3 feet thick, all in all. Like, depends on which, like, where exactly you are at.
I'm just trying to picture it from a mental perspective. So is it like a standard vineyard where it's like kind of like see-through at the bottom, but then when you get about 2 feet off the ground, it starts getting thicker, and then as you get to about 5 feet, it's like super. Okay.
Yeah.
What's on that question? What's the gap between each set of vines?
Is
that literal with the box?
Grown together. Like, it seems like they're not doing a good job.
I'm
like
sorry,
trying
between
to
each
nice and clean.
between each row. So I'm getting maybe I'm asking
Oh,
correctly.
it's
so
enough for enough for a medium creature to fit through without having to worry about that. Medium.
because I know
small.
you get the wolf disadvantage because it was going through the vines. I just wanted to double check in case I
It's
had
like
the
trying to push through.
Like a stereotypical vineyard, they're probably normally it's about 6 feet, 5 feet. You know, it's just to David, so it's not super wide.
Just wanted to
How
make sure
tall?
before my ass go charging in there for some reason.
No,
It's the littlest person in
the
the group.
wolf
I
is
think
a
you're
large
You
fine.
never
creature,
fucking know,
yeah.
dude. I'm gonna lay down prone underneath that bush and be like,
If Knack's big ass can fit, you can fit.
Since Dragon's Breath is a bonus action, can I attack with my staff?
Let me double check that it's not. Do you just do it as a bonus action every turn thereafter? Is that how it works? Jesus, if that is.
It's
You can use an
marked
action
as-
to exhale energy of the chosen type in a 15-foot cone.
Okay.
I was gonna say if that's a bonus action, I'm re-rolling.
Well, I knew
That's
casting
fucking
it was, and I was like, yeah, and that's it. That's all I got.
Alrighty, sounds good. Hoyt, it's all you.
How tall are the vines? Or the
Um,
great things?
They actually grow almost 10 feet tall here. Like, it seems
Alright.
like whatever magical boost they got really helped them out. But currently, they're
Alright,
all kind of
so-
shriveling away and dying.
Action dashing. Gonna stiff arm this little bitch on the way by.
Hey,
I'll take the attack of opportunity.
Heisman that motherfucker.
A Heisman.
all right. If you're trying to push through him, go ahead and make me an athletics check or acrobatics, your choice. All right,
so that
you're
would've been
able
like-
to push through, I think. Yeah, I did not roll a natural 20. It is still difficult terrain for you, just so you know. That's 35 feet of movement, so you have to go down to where it says in brackets 20 feet. So one more down. Yeah, there you go.
All right, but so that was a dash.
Oh, okay, now you have another 25 feet from where you're at. My bad for missing that one.
Oh, that's...
And I'm gonna end there.
He's
Alrighty,
going to save
sounds good.
Nick.
Tung, 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 as you see this massive direwolf just starting to look down at your dear friend. All right, so we have Mel. What would you like have Mel do? I'm
Is that a
thinking
concentration spell he's
probably-
using?
Yeah, he is concentrating on Entangle right now.
I would definitely keep concentrating on that no matter what.
All right,
Yeah,
he's
so he
gonna
can't-
move over, and he's just gonna cast Ice Knife, which is essentially the same thing that you just did, but magic.
So he
No.
can keep his concentration
Yeah.
while casting a spell. Okay.
You can,
As long as
yeah,
the
yeah, yeah.
spell is in
Absolutely.
concentration.
So yeah, unless it's
As
another
long as it's not
concentration spell
another
like Jeremy said,
concentration. Got you.
exactly, or you didn't get damaged and missed your.
What you're thinking of,
Constitution
Jason, was when we were in a session when a character was holding, had a concentration spell, and they said, "I want to hold a spell
Yeah, I got you.
as my action."
Got
You
you.
have to
I got
concentrate
you.
on that.
saving. All right.
I just realized your Dragon's Breath, the reagent, is a hot pepper. What is that? That is the trollest material.
Oh, all of these are
Motherfucker's got a-
trolly. If you think about it like message or no, detect thoughts, it's 2 copper, a penny
Yeah,
for your
Good for
thoughts.
your thoughts, yeah.
Mhm.
He's literally sitting
Um,
over there with like a Doritos chip, like the ghost pepper chip. Like, "Ah!"
Yeah. Mal tries to form this ice knife in the air and shoot it forward as it goes wide, and he's just like, "Damn it, fire's just my better thing, guys." As he's going to.
That bless didn't help.
Oh, I forgot he was blessed. Go ahead and roll me a d4.
Guys, I'm useful.
Yay!
That is actually exactly what he needed. I'm not even kidding. All right.
Hey,
As
hey,
this-
useful.
These guys all make their dex saves, or they're gonna make dex saves. Let's see if they make it. All right, this guy is a goner, and the other 2 save, taking still half damage from that ice knife explosion. Alrighty, as Mel goes, "Thank you, Dagmar," and just kind of taps you on the shoulder. It's your turn.
Tag team out. Okay. Shoot. I do not want to get up close to these guys, so I'm just gonna keep blast going and another sacred flame.
Alrighty.
For that
On which one?
The wolf.
Alrighty.
I have a feeling he's probably gonna make it, but hey, if this is where I'm rolling the 2s, I'm gonna deal with it.
If he's entangled, how does he have that much dexterity?
I think
Move up
that
something without
affected
looking.
strength.
I don't know. Tangled, does it? Got my little DM cheat sheet. Let me look.
Yeah,
don't
restraint means that they have disadvantage on.
On deck saving throws.
Yup.
How about that?
Which is good because the first roll was a natural 20. I mean, sorry, natural
Oh.
19. Close enough, right? The second one is a natural 5. It takes 2 points of radiant damage.
Ha!
Haha.
Yeah.
I will whittle these away.
Just by a mouth of guts.
That's a good thought,
Alrighty.
Jeremy.
All right, that brings us to Direwolf Boy, who is still squeezing, but the vines are on fire. You know, by the end of next turn, they are going to be bring away. It's trying to make another bite attack against you, Nick. However, your shield has worn away at this point.
Yeah.
Woo! That was a natural 19 and a natual 2. As it is going to trying to snap down, and you're just kind of like dodging in as there's the vines on fire on your left side. On the right side, they're kind of being pushed aside. All of the structures that are keeping them upright, you're like dodging out of the way. That is a miss.
Is the wolf on fire? Because the fur is flammable.
No, that fur is like a Pepsi commercial from the 80s.
That guy breaks free. And then starts just trying to push through these things.
Drake, Mr. J would like to know where your bounty hunter helmets are.
Where they are?
Yeah. What's up?
You can't, they've been cut off from the camera, and he can no longer see them.
Oh yeah, I zoomed my camera in because it was a little too far off. They are still there, so here I'll zoom it
Yeah,
out.
David's actually cropped it, I think, a little bit too, because it wouldn't let me edit my camera.
Yeah.
About to say, just turn your camera real quick.
You can change your camera however you want to. Do you mean as a player or as a Twitch watcher?
Twitch viewer.
I'm having it zoomed in so you can see a little bit more of the action instead of just like a bunch of vines. I've been just zooming around the field whenever it's necessary. But let me rearrange it.
Oh, that's not, he just normally sees Drake's bounty hunter things.
Yeah, I'll see if I can adjust. Give me a second.
Alrighty, how's that? You see everything, but nothing well. Alright, he's going to dash and enter.
There he goes.
There.
Now we're gonna lose Drake's face, I feel. Yep.
Oh, those bounty hunter helmets. I get it now. Alrighty, this thing is still restrained. This thing right here. Still restrained. Alright. This guy. Actually manages to break out. Moves out. And just starts dashing that way as its turn there. Dune, it's your turn.
Oh, sorry, I was trying to adjust the camera for the chat. Okay. Then I will go ahead and I guess just swing on the first one.
Hadouken!
What'd you do? Oh, just attack the guy right next to you? Yeah. Cut it in half.
And I'll take a step forward. And I'm going to action surge.
Ooh. Big
Just
resource.
trying to get the economy in our favor. And I will go ahead and swing on the second one. Don't tell me if I hit, because I may go ahead and use a dice on it. No, we're gonna just let that ride. I think if it hits, it'll kill it. It's not low enough that I'll worry about. I was gonna use the dice to make it on the attack, not the damage.
You
We'll just let that
slice
roll.
through those two as they are gone.
Great. Okay.
Butter.
That's what I was hoping. So
Dune
that
has a
gives
new
me-
nickname, by the way, Weed Whacker.
Yeah. So that was 5 feet. So I'm going to go ahead and I'm really far away from the thing. We're going to just move back 10 feet and end our turn there.
Alrighty, sounds good. That brings us to the Druid once more. Just going to maintain concentration. Finn, it's your turn.
Now I'm torn here. I've been torn what to do. We're doing fine for now. So what I'm going to go ahead and do is just put favored foe on that one right there.
If you hit, yeah.
Yeah. That's the
You use
just
sharpshooter?
breaking out the plan. Yeah, actually, I was getting ready. You read my mind. Look at you. Sorry, I got to hold.
I think Jeremy's trying to tell you something.
Actually, was he?
Without telling you something, he's hovering over the left one aggressively. And your attacks do have advantage now because it is a restrained creature.
Oh, okay, good point. So in that case, yeah, I will definitely use sharpshooter.
Alrighty.
Come on. Oh,
Natty 18, that's a hit. Alright, we're looking at 17 points of damage. It's still kicking, but it is looking pretty
What?
damn rough.
Favored foe damage.
Now it's dead.
Good call
And
on
you
attacking
can-
the one on the left.
You
That
could
was
use
really
it as a
smart.
bonus
I wasn't
action
paying
this
attention.
turn, even if you want to.
What'd you say?
You should be able to, with favored foe, even move it as a bonus.
Oh, I
action.
said I could use it as a bonus action. And I'm like, that's
No.
what I did. Yes, I plan on moving it to the one to the right.
Wait,
as my
actually,
bonus
that is a good question with favored foe. Educate me. Do you have to use a bonus action to even activate it?
Yeah, no. So
Oh.
on the turn, it does apply to the first turn you use it. Correct. But it is a bonus action in of itself, so I can't move it this turn, I don't think. But the creature did fall to 0, so now I'm confused.
I actually think you can. I think if it works like most of those abilities, it's a bonus action economy. You can move it to another economy. You can move it to another target because that target fell to 0.
Let's throw it in chat. I just put it in the Avray bot. Here it is for
Boom, there it
chat.
is.
I actually, David, I actually think it's going to be your call. I literally just pulled it up and I was
The
reading
target
it.
drops to 0 before the spell
Use
ends.
the
You can
bonus
use a
action.
bonus action on a subsequent turn of yours to mark a new creature.
So then you would have to use your bonus action of your next turn to move
Yep.
it, and it's just going to kind of limbo in Never
Well,
Neverland.
no. The triggering point, like how do you activate it? You have to hit, right? So now he can use a bonus action this turn to move it to another creature.
But it was a bonus action to cast.
It was the bonus action. He
No.
just cast it this first time.
But it's not Hunter's Mark, right? That's the cool thing about favorite
I'm
foe.
so
It
confused.
triggers.
I think it's
Okay,
so confusing.
let's read it together. Favorite foe, blah blah blah, which replaces a certain feature. When you hit a creature with an attack roll, you can call on your mystical bond with nature to
Right.
mark the target as your favorite enemy for 1 minute or until you lose your concentration. The first time on each of your turns that you hit the favorite enemy
Right.
deal damage to it, including when you mark it, you can increase that damage. Oh, it didn't post everything in there.
No, you're
Um,
correct. I was just reading the usage on it as a bonus action, so I thought it was. You see what I'm saying? That's how my
Oh,
brain was
David-
reading it.
Mhm.
David's 100% right. The second
You're right.
paragraph, it's the last line. You can use your bonus action on subsequent turns. Although it does say subsequent.
Actually, you can't. That's another drawback. The most recent one, you can use this feature to mark your favorite enemy a number of times equal to your proficiency bonus, and you gain all expended uses. But
Which
here's
would
the
be 2.
thing: it doesn't let you move it. So once you mark something and it is dead, it just.
You saying they
gone.
changed it again?
You can't move it as a bonus action. If you look
Where's
at the language
Kevin?
of it. But you done killed it pretty damn good. There is that.
Okay, so
And you still have a bonus action.
well, and in that case, I will use bonus action. No, I can't do it again. What?
What do you mean?
Could
What
I
can't you
bonus
do?
action because I have 2 more uses. It doesn't take a spell slot. Can I bonus action and apply it again?
If you can make another attack. So do you see
No,
how the
yeah, okay, yeah,
action
whatever.
economy
It's-
goes?
it's-
Like, yeah.
This is ridiculous. They changed it for the 3rd time already. I need to be clicking on that and checking it. But I am a turn.
Or you guys should just freeze it and just keep it like whatever version you're on.
We'll chat off
Yeah, it's fine.
chat
Don't
for
worry
sure.
about it.
All right, as this direwolf runs down, is going to make an attack against you, Hoyt.
Wonderful.
And dude does very poorly. Alrighty, this guy over here is going to stay where he's at. The tree blight is going to move into this area, make a strength save, and that's a save. Is going to move through this area.
I imagine it's pretty strong.
Yeah.
He's strong if you strong.
It's a damn tree.
Yeah, wait, that's what I say.
I'm just picturing that Harry Potter fucking tree, but moving.
It's a weeping
exactly.
willow.
It's
a
See all
whopping
these,
willow.
yeah, the tree, the twigs and what are they called? Branches are just going all about. Alrighty, that brings
Damn,
us
that's
to
the
this.
furthest he's moved so far. Wasn't that difficult terrain though?
It was with a dash. That's all he. That's
Oh, he
all he could do.
dashed.
Mhm.
He dashed. That's
All right, Nick.
makes sense.
I am going to action disengage.
Where are you gonna go?
I'm moving down the line so he keeps up his disadvantage on attacks. If I just, because these branches are about to burn up.
It was more a philosophical question. 'cause the
I
other
mean,
hit.
philosophically, I ain't got nowhere to go.
Yeah.
Philosophically, I don't know. It's difficult
But I-
terrain to push past that, so you could try to go into a different lane if you want to.
Well, this guy doesn't attack me. so I can
There are
actually.
two guys right by you, by the way.
Yeah, so the wolf won't, but the vine. I'm sorry, the
No,
wolf will
it's engaged.
attack me.
Neither of them will attack you. Yep.
Correct.
Yeah, yeah. I'm just saying, if I land next to him anyway, he won't.
Oh yeah, that's fair. That's fair.
Oh, your staff. I'm sorry. I was confused where your logic was going. My bad.
Yeah, I guess I'm gonna go south and try to get away from him a little more.
So that is 30 feet right there.
Yeah, you'll have
No,
to,
that's 25 feet. Sorry.
You'll have to move me. I can't move that.
There you go. As you're pushing through each one of those. Alrighty.
He's got twigs and shit hanging from his hair. Hey guys.
Yeah. It's
I
your
don't
turn.
have much hair.
Well, whatever. I'm just...
I'm gonna look down at this fucking wolf and growl at him,
Go for it. Punch.
and then I'm gonna punch him right square in his snout. Probably not. Oh yeah, I am.
Hey you guys, I hate to do this, but I'm gonna go into a quick break, just really quick. There's something going on with my daughter. I'll be right back. I'm so
Yeah,
sorry.
go ahead.
guys.
Of course.
Understand.
Yeah. Oh, he may not be on yours.
You're muted.
You're muted.
Just for you guys. Thanks for telling me. Yeah,
If we need to stop, we can. If something's going on.
it's okay. She got hurt, but she's okay. My wife's taking
Nothing.
care of
Doctor. No doctor visit needed.
her. We're monitoring, but
Chris, show the gnarly thumb.
yeah,
It's underneath here, bro.
not all fingers have to be properly aligned. It's fine. But
You're not going to upset any of us if you need to take care of your family.
I know. Like
You got two. You got two
I
fathers
talked to.
looking right at you, bro. Do you think?
I know. For everybody, like, no, I love my daughter more than anything. I was this close to say like, hey, let's call it here, but I talked with my wife. She's there. Like for everybody that has a
brother.
partner at home for child raising, or even if you don't have kids together, like just give them a hug. I mean, Valentine's Day is only a week away, but I'm incredibly lucky to have the partner that I do.
Feel you there, brother. Like I said, if for any reason you need to go, ain't gonna phase me none. Unless you're like, I got a hot date, gotta go. I'm like, what the fuck you doing?
Sincerely.
Hold on a second.
I'm gonna have a lot of questions.
In that case,
yeah.
I would definitely go. Now, Hoyt, you're trying to punch it. I see that 18. That is a hit. It has disadvantage on hitting anything but you now. Anything with your bonus action?
Yeah,
Why do your claws look like Wolverine claws?
I have no.
Oh,
Because he's a badass. Why did you even question it with that natural 20?
I just noticed
Ooh, that
that.
natty 20 on that offhand.
Plus a d8, that's 16 points of damage. Again, for people at home, I maximize my the extra or the base die on the thing that does the damage, just to make crits feel more badass. As Hoyt, you just kind of hit it across the first, as you then just take it and uppercut it, and you see a couple teeth just kind of fly out. However, as they fly out, they seem to just dematerialize.
And I'm
As you
going to
realize-
growl at it as that happens.
Yeah, absolutely.
That's what
Alrighty,
I
cool.
figured was happening. Oop. Shit.
Now
Sorry.
my turn.
All right, sounds good.
As
That
I hear
brings us to-
Finn yell out, "Shit!"
Yeah. As Mal just goes, I don't know about that big tree coming our way, but I definitely don't like it.
Burn it with fire.
You sure?
Burn it with fire.
All right, he's going to cast Scorching Ray.
Right behind Duditz. Don't miss, homie.
As he has to
As
move here
Dudit's
just to make
long
sure.
hair gets singed.
No, he's to the side. He's to the side now. Ooh.
That's
Boom.
close.
Oh, I'm still. Nice.
All right, we've got a natural 19, a natural 7, and a natural 19 for the hits.
Oh, no, I didn't see that.
No,
I
it
looked
is.
at that 22 from the gauntlet.
Oh yeah. That is 2 hits for a total of 18 points of damage.
Oh shit! Look at you.
However, you guys notice this thing doesn't seem to be burning very well. So it doesn't take
Those
like extra damage.
flame
from the
retardant
fire.
trees.
I knew about them. They have like baby diaper stuff rubbed all over them. As Mal just like that's good, right? And then moves back. All right, Dagmar, it's your turn.
Flame retardant ass little
We
tree.
gotta get to that druid.
Yeah, those are my thoughts exactly.
I'm trying to get there.
All right. Not to feel completely useless. I want to save one big spell for the druid. I'm gonna do another sacred flame at that tree. It can't be that dexterous, right?
Uh-huh.
Don't forget, you could also be making short bow attacks against anything that is
Yeah.
Yeah, but
that
I
you
feel
have
like
advantage
the-
against to
I'm
get your
hoping
sneak
radiant
attack on.
damage. I don't know. Okay. Well, I already
Um,
cast it, so I will keep it in mind.
No worries. No, just trying to help you out. Yeah, this,
Nope.
as big and lumbering as that stream seems, is pretty spry, as it is able to dodge that sacred flame. Sacred flame.
Okay.
It just lifts up a leg.
Okay.
Oh man.
Damn.
I'm gonna
We didn't get
move.
that one DPS.
Yeah, damn it.
Do you stay where you're at, or do you move?
No, I'm gonna move. I'm tired of whittling away. So sorry to question. It's difficult terrain through the vines, right?
Mhm.
Okay. So I guess
So
I'll
that'd be
just
35 feet of movement. You could end right there if you want. Yep.
that's what I'll do. Oh, thank you.
Alrighty.
Yeah.
Wolfie is going to try to do the same thing now. As he kind of like does the side shimmy and moves up on you and makes the attack.
Jesus.
With disadvantage, that is going to be a hit on you.
Fuck, Nick.
Knack attack, what you
Shield
gonna
him?
do?
Damn.
Yeah, I'll shield and we'll see. If
As
this...
you shield, the bite, the massive maw just coming down on you, gets held back by the shield. You are safe for this turn. Alrighty. This guy is going to try to break out again. Break it. Remain stuck. Alright. This guy's moving over. Actually, moves right there, ends its turn. Doonan.
Oh. We have to get
As
the
you have this
druid.
massive tree just the branches are just clamoring all about this maw in its branch or in its bark ahead of you. What do you do?
Well, I know what I want to do, and then I know what I should do.
What you gonna do?
I can't leave the squishies, so I guess I'll go and die. I'll add my superiority die to the damage.
Alrighty. Gonna roll that d8. Alrighty, for 10 points of damage, you slice into that tree. And it seems to be cutting through the bark pretty well, but this thing is chunky.
That ends my turn. I'm going to tell them, like, get to the druid. It's been real.
Righty. Finn, it's your turn.
Yeah, exactly, right? That's why I'm sitting here. I'm like, what the fuck?
Well, I mean, okay, I guess I'm gonna. At this point, I still think we need to get. There's no feasible war where I can get to the druid between difficult terrain and just lack of distance.
Oh, it's going to take multiple turns.
Yeah, so I'm just debating if I should try to sprint or if I should try to kill that wolf.
Well, the wolf is a summon.
Well, no, I know, but
Tell Mac that.
and that's
Sorry.
difficult terrain for allies as well, correct? The thorns,
Let me double
the
check,
entangle.
actually.
I think so.
I'm sure it is. I just
Yeah.
You could always go left and then north.
I got an idea.
Ooh. Tell me more, tell me more.
I got an idea. It's a stupid idea, but it's gonna take a couple turns to do. Okay, action dash.
Now, mind you, you don't have Zephyr Strike on, just FY.
Yeah. Can someone refresh my memory on the disengage? Is the move? Your total movement speed doesn't change with disengage. You can't go. It's not like a
You're
dash.
still
correct?
30 or 25,
Still.
whatever you're at.
Yeah. Okay. So action dash.
And mind you, each one of those blocks is difficult terrain, even for you.
That's why I'm trying to position it to where I can take.
So that would be
That'll give me an
60
opportunity
feet to
attack if I
end
go
up there.
That would spark an opportunity right there, correct?
You don't believe so. This thing has a reach.
Oh, okay. I see what you're saying. So it wouldn't. I'd still be within its cone, is what you're getting at. I got you.
So he wouldn't get opportunity, but it could straight swing on you.
But probably at disadvantage if you end up under the vines.
Right there. Does that reach? No,
I
that's
wouldn't
still.
bet your life on that.
I'd bet his.
Is that good?
Yep.
In my turn. I got an idea.
No bonus. Alrighty, interesting.
I got nothing I can do with my bonus action right now.
Alright, this thing is going to try to bite down on you, Hoyt. As that's a miss. Hangman is hard to hit. Alright, this guy is going to keep doing what he's doing as it is the tree's turn.
Bye, everybody.
By the way, Chris, you should be able to let go.
Oh,
Is it
Chris,
not-
it might be by you.
Right click on.
I got it.
There you go. Alrighty. What is it going to do? It has a little bit of stuff it can do. Alright, as you see it sink down its roots, kind of put it down into the ground. First, the roots shoot up out of the ground towards you, doing and start enveloping you. I need you to make me, or no, actually no save on that one. You are grappled by the roots, and you feel all of these massive thorns just starting to dig into your center. It's like that is going to hurt. But you do get the sense, I will let you know that you can probably cut through that route if you want to, or try to break out of it. The second route is going to try to attack Finn. Finn, you also are grappled.
Fuck.
And then the branches swing around, try to strike down on you, Dunan. That is a miss. A second one tries to strike down on you, Finn.
So just for clarification, did we take damage from the grapple, or is it just the action of grappling us? Okay.
You will take damage at the beginning of the turn.
Gotcha.
Finn, you take 19 points of bludgeoning damage as that branch just goes down on you. And then finally, there's a bite attack from this thing on you, Dunan, for a natural 20, because of course, as you take 30 points of piercing damage. And it just starts chewing down on you. That was bad. Alrighty. This little guy starts dashing over to Dagmar, ends its turn there. Knack, it's your turn.
I am. Fuck. Yeah.
That is one adjective. Or.
Yeah, you got it.
Yeah. All right, Dragon's Breath, just at the wolf.
Yeah, just as the wolf.
Let me double check on me. With squeezing, I think you should be able to, or you have disadvantage on your dex saves too, right? Looking it up right now. It does have disadvantage on dex saves, so that's good. 2 natural 7s, it fails it and takes another 15 points of fire damage. As you release it upon it, it's starting to look pretty rough.
Yeah, that'll end my turn.
As your magical shield dissipates. Alright, Hoyt, it's your turn.
I'm gonna try something a little cheeky here that I haven't done yet.
Cheeky is exactly what you guys want right now, so.
Everybody just hears a dwarf let out this guttural yell. And
Nice.
you hear... Whoops, I didn't mean to put it there. I meant to put it over the other one. It slipped.
It's
Yeah.
slipped.
So it got both of them.
Mm-hmm.
And I just slam my fists together for a thunder wave.
As it shoots to the side there, the Vineblight saves, but the direwolf fails. As the direwolf is starting to look pretty damn rough.
Right.
Nice AoE though.
And I'm gonna stay. Whoa, no. Shit, I've got. Took an action. I can't use my bonus action to punch with, can I? Because I didn't use
to
it.
make a punch.
Yep. I'm done.
Alrighty. Mel. Shit, what is Mel gonna do to help you out here?
Is there anything Mal can do to? I'm guessing the grapple is some sort of concentration. Maybe he could break concentration on the
see
tree.
you though, because I
No.
don't care. I'd want him to free you so you can do whatever crazy shit you're planning. But
Grapple's not concentration, I don't believe.
But he
but he
does
could-
attack the roots.
yeah, but he's probably gonna burn us too.
I can just tell you. So my plan is I can spawn Kevin 30 feet of within something I can see. So if I
Yeah,
can
you
get
could
within 30 feet, I could spawn Kevin, have Kevin attack the druid.
Yeah, I think it's a great plan. Problem is
I just
that
got-
Mal will literally has just as much chance to probably light you on fire. Well, he's got that control flame ability. I don't know.
You should have swung a bit wider.
There was no way he could have done that.
Yeah.
And he
Even
can't
with
see you
movement.
through. Well, the problem is also he can't really see you through the
Yeah.
through all of
He's
the.
literally going to just be blindly throwing flames over there. which
Even
is-
though I'm really small and you said there was a little gap underneath the trees?
Foot tall.
No, I understand that, but he said there was,
Yeah.
as when Jake described it, he said there was about, go up about 2
No,
feet. Then
I
they get
described how normal vineyards
Well,
look.
you know what I mean. That's how.
That may not be this one.
If Mal drops prone, but that's gonna be bad news for him.
Anything to break concentration or whatever this is, we might.
It's not
that
He
be
would have
more
to like essentially grapple or like athletics you out of it. There's no way
Right.
he can do that. Like he doesn't
Fair
have the
enough.
strength for it or the movement.
You'll have to use your action to do it.
That's fine.
The problem is then you can't disengage.
I'm not finna kill his character here either. That's the other thing.
Right.
Might not matter.
All right, it's gonna go between flaming sphere, moonbeam, or fairy fire. What do you guys want him to do?
Moonbeam's a disgusting ass spell.
It's pretty fun.
was the
Moonbeam,
last
what
one?
else?
Flaming
Fairy fire.
Fairy fire.
Flaming
I think you
sphere.
should do Moonbeam, because if he does Moonbeam, he could drop it on this little bitty one here. It hopefully will kill it.
Well,
which then-
Dagmar should be able to dispatch that pretty damn quickly.
No
We need
offense to
Dagmar
Dagmar. No, she can't. She, like her, well, it is melee, so she probably can. Yeah, she probably can, because her Sacred Flame just hasn't been doing a ton of damage.
Yeah.
I was just thinking that would free up the danger from Dagmar so she can do whatever she wants. And then on his next turn, he could move it to the big thing, or the wolf, or whatever else. Yeah, Dagmar can smash you that one, probably. I don't know.
I agree with the moonbeam on the little guy to let Dagmar have free ability to do what she wants to do next instead of having to worry about attacking. Unless you don't
What
think.
do you think your best? I mean, what do you think, Dagmar? Do you think melee is gonna be better for you?
I mean,
Roll
yeah, melee's better for me. I just, as having bless concentrating, I wanted to avoid getting
Getting
close
smacked.
to people. Hence why I was.
Yeah. Oh no,
Moonbeam
it
would be
makes
a good
sense.
choice.
Yeah. Yeah.
So you're
Alright,
saying
what do you-
moonbeam would
what-
be a good choice then?
All right,
Yeah.
Mal is going to drop. Moonbeam has more damage potential. He's going to drop Moonbeam on the tree.
Not a bad option.
No, not.
Which does release the other wolf from its little prison. This thing is going to try to make its Constitution saving throw, and
I'm sure it's got a million health.
natural 3. As it does take 14 points of radiant damage. As you guys watch, he's just like, and he tries to reach upward as suddenly there's just like almost like this Dawn of War, or what is it, Hammer of Dawn thing from Gears of War shines down and starts burning away at it. He's like, that's helping, right? And then he moves over there, ends his turn. Dagmar, it's your turn.
Shit. God.
Just smash the thing in front of you.
All right.
Roll good.
Yes, that's yeah, right. Real good. Yeah, I guess that's what I gotta do. So I'm gonna smack the little thing with my rapier. Hopefully. Probably.
Definitely.
Cool.
As you're
Yes, we
able
forgot use your
to
bless.
kill it.
Damn it. We should have used your bless on. We didn't have to roll a save on the grapple. Never mind.
No, yeah.
Mm-mm.
And yeah.
But if you guys want to use your action to break out of it.
But I don't have it on you, Dunan. So
No, I
Sorry.
was thinking for Finn.
yeah.
But there was no roll.
All right, Dagmar, as you kind of just pin it down, you see all the vines just die on you right here and sink down to the ground. What do you do?
Sidestep one and then just suffer through all of those difficult terrain checks. Well, not checks, but
There's no more
Just
difficult
trying to get
terrain,
through.
actually.
going through the vines.
Oh, I got you.
Yeah.
All right.
Swing
so
wide
10,
chariot.
But
20,
I want to sidestep.
25.
I do not want to get into range with
Okay.
this guy, so if that's like 5'10", or yeah, however much.
10, 20, 30. Well, you can kind of essentially make it to right there with your movement right now.
Alrighty.
Alrighty. Direwolf boys. First attack against you, Knack. Oh, forgot to roll with disadvantage. Give me another d20 game. Rolls the same thing twice. That's a hit on you. No, off-tank Knack be off-tanking hard. It wouldn't be Sept Imperium if Knack wasn't tanking. You know it.
Right. Every time.
Oh,
man. Well, that's my last one. Here we go. Good luck, everybody.
Alrighty, with that, it's a miss. Oh my god. Alrighty,
Nothing like using all your spell slots on shield.
but your breath is still active, so at least did that. Alright, this thing is going to go through
Giant druid we have to fight.
and push through and starts biting down on you, Finn. Disadvantage because it is squeezing currently, trying to bite through the vines. Rolls a natural 19 and natural 17. That is still a hit on you as
hold
you
on.
take.
It would be a flat roll. Because even though it has disadvantage, attacks against a restrained creature have advantage.
It's only you guys are only grappled. You're not restrained.
Oh, okay. Okay, thank you. Sorry, David.
And pack tactics doesn't apply because the tree's not within 5 feet, so it was a disadvantage attack.
Okay.
Was still a hit though, as you
I didn't
take
do that.
10 points of piercing damage, Finn. Still alive, but getting close. Alrighty, that brings us to that Vine Blight over there. As it pushes out of the vines and positions itself right there. Dunan, it's your turn.
My final turn.
It's a final.
I'll add a d8 to that. Not that it's gonna. Oh wait, can I even do that since I'm grappled?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, the grapple doesn't change anything about your abilities. It just reduces
I didn't
your
know
movement
if
to
it had
0.
like if it was like I guess no, I'm not restrained, so it's probably just all over my legs and stuff. Wait, well, how much damage do I take? Because you said I take damage at the beginning of my turn.
Oh yeah, thank you for reminding me.
Listen, I'm trying to keep game integrity. I didn't want to.
You did take 8 points of piercing damage as all of these thorns are just slicing
I'm
you
still
into
alive.
pieces.
So I
But you did 16 points of damage to the tree, so not bad.
and oh, it's barely in
Bonus
now.
action, second one?
Oh yeah, I'm clicking the features. Yeah, I mean, yeah. Oh, it's because I clicked the wrong thing. Other fun. It did. Is it gonna do it? There we go.
Oh, that was clutch.
There we go. It's not bad.
And that should be +4 instead, so that's 13 points. Very nice.
Okay.
All right,
It's my
Finn.
turn.
You take, at the beginning of your turn, 7 points of piercing damage. Still kicking. You've got Wolfie in your face. You're gonna show it its place. What you gonna do?
Should I have to use my action to try to break free? But then if I run, I get an opportunity attack. I
Yep.
don't think there's anything I can do. I think I'm just dead.
You can always fire. You do have crossbow expert.
Woo!
Yeah. You're done. You're done though. I mean, they could both miss. Anything's possible.
The roll of the die, baby.
As the dice decide.
I want to point out that I did make a mistake. I'm not sure this matters. I can cast Finn I can get Kevin for free once every long rest, and we just took a long rest.
Sure. Yeah.
So
It just takes.
I
an
still have
action.
one spell slot.
Mhm.
So I
Does
guess I
Finn
can let the.
Does Finn disappear when you drop?
It only
to 0
lasts
hit
2
points?
hours.
But
Yes, but I'm not. The point is that if for some reason I get brought back to life, and just for future reference, I completely forgot. I don't need to expend a spell slot. So the
What
only
do you
thing I
wanna
can
do
think of is try to
Actually,
live.
it remains for 2 hours until you are until it is reduced to 0 hit points,
Right.
you use this feature to summon it again, or you die. So you going unconscious actually doesn't unsummon Finn,
I'm not going to cast him right now, so that's irrelevant. Is what I'm getting at. What I'm thinking about doing is just trying to heal myself a little bit.
Sure.
And hopefully something can happen. I guess because let the dice will it.
Keep in mind,
Sure.
you will take damage at the beginning of your next turn.
Alrighty, you healed
I don't know
yourself
why that
for
rolled damage.
yeah. Well,
Punch myself in the face.
That's how
You
you
heal
heal.
for 6. Alright, do you move? Do you stay where you're at?
We can't move. He's grappled. and he
Oh
used
yeah,
his
that's
action.
right. Anything as a bonus? No, right? No, nothing that you can do.
Nothing I can do.
All right, this thing is gonna now attack you with advantage, Hoyt. What's a natural 3 and a natural 6? That's a miss. All right, the Vine Blight
Hoyt's
over
having a
there is
great
doing
day.
a whole lot of nothing. As the Tree Blight goes, it is going to.
So wait a second. Oh no, that other Vine Blight that's on me is the 14. Okay. I was like, why didn't he attack?
Shift over there so it can make an attack against Dagmar. Grasping Root is going to be a hit on you, Dagmar. You are also grappled.
Alright, great.
Fucking
Well, is it far enough that I get an attack of opportunity or no?
No.
No, I didn't think so. Just wanted to ask.
Alrighty, then is going to Dagmar, Finn, Dune, and go ahead and roll me a D100 each.
Oh my god, we're so close.
Dagmar, you're going to get...
63. I'm sorry.
This is
Oh
some
my
nice
god,
shit right
she gets
here.
whacked with a natural 20 for 24 points of bludgeoning damage as Dagmar just gets whacked into the ground unconscious.
Okay.
Look at the TPK boys.
Wow.
We don't have the action economy to survive this.
Then Finn and Dune, go ahead and roll me a D100. Alright, Dune, and that attack is going to come down on you. For a hit. Dune goes unconscious.
Yep.
That's the end of its turn. Neck. You just see massive things, explosions of dust and dirt up into the air.
And Bless is also gone.
Mm-hmm.
Shield stays on until the end of my turn. Is that correct?
Let me double check.
Next, go and try something stupid.
Until the start of your next turn, so it is gone now.
All right. Okay, so let me just tell you what I'm thinking.
Hit me.
All right, my best shot, I think.
Hit me with
no,
it.
she's not there.
Fire away.
Fudge. No, it won't work because I was thinking I don't think she's there anymore. If the druid was still here, I could do something, but I can't. So I'm gonna have to.
Else too. Hang on.
I was going to try if she was in line of sight, hold person, hoping that would drop her concentration.
Interesting. Also forgot that this thing should have made a con saving throw at the start of its turn, so I'm going to do that real quick now. Natural 5, failed. As it took only 6 points, but that's still 6 points of radiant damage. Sorry, go ahead, Nick.
But since I don't believe she is going to be within line of sight, that is a null and void choice. So I think I'm gonna have to Dragon's Breath this guy and then try to just hoof it up the main line and target the druid. So that's what I'm ready.
Alrighty, this guy is going to roll his check with disadvantage and saves. But that's enough points to kill him.
Oh,
She's just
yeah.
like kind of getting the side of it, but it like accidentally moves its face into the thing as the wolf is burnt away and disappears into just like little weird arcane floaties.
I'm gonna go. Wait, I'm gonna go try something.
Go, I got these.
Can I move there?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I only see him anyway, so I don't have anything else in my bonus action or repertoire, so that'll be it.
All right, Hoyt, it's all you. You've got 2 baddies around you. No better opportunity for a 1-2 punch, if you ask me.
Same thing as I did last time.
Centered on yourself, you're going to be included.
Oh,
Unless you want to punch.
did not mean Thunder Wave. I meant Thunderclap. Well,
okay.
no, Thunder Wave, because I'm allowed to use it again.
Sure, but if you want to get both of them in it, you're going to target yourself. You see what I'm saying?
That's literally what the druids did to me last time when they like killed
Alright.
themselves.
I don't want to. I didn't mean to click it. I'll just punch him. Sorry.
All right, go ahead and make sure that you add your spell slot back too.
All right, I will. I'm gonna punch. I'm gonna punch the one behind me first.
This guy?
Yeah.
Okay, sounds good. Go for it. All right, a 12 is a hit, as you are able to do exactly enough damage to kill it. I'm not even fucking with you. As you're just like
Turning around, punching the other
and then
guy.
getting the thing in. A 16 is a hit for 7 points of damage, killing the wolf too. As it dissipates, you're just like the vines fall away. Break the jaw of the wolf as it just turns into nothing.
Caca, north, caca.
You can do. They can all play their turns. Don't worry.
Get out of here, boots.
You only need 25. Don't forget.
Steady legs.
In turn.
Anything as a bonus? No, right?
Nope.
Alrighty, Mel's turn. Man. Doesn't have any high-level spells left anymore. He is going to... Shit. He's going to bonus action healing word Dunan because it's the only one he can see. Plus that whole affinity thing for her. As... Dunan, you heal up for 7. You're back alive.
When she fell, does she still entangled?
Technically, yes, actually.
Oh, okay.
Thanks, Chris.
Oh shit, that means you can't stand back up.
Says the guy who says that should be a straight roll when he had disadvantage.
You
Fuck,
should-
get the
but
fuck
I
out of
mean,
here.
Would I have fallen over though if I was tangled? If I was like grappled, wouldn't I have just kind of like gone limp in its arms and now I'm just kind of like back?
Limp in its limbs.
Hey, yeah, you're still grappled currently.
But standing.
But I'm because I was standing.
No, you're
when
not
I-
standing.
So I got the grapple.
Roll me a D100, Drake.
Well, he had cut free.
I don't know.
Remember?
No, I didn't.
Didn't get it.
No, I didn't.
Oh,
The
I thought
attack
he cut
was
free.
great.
I legitimately don't know. That's what I'm asking.
You're standing.
Because I just don't know if I'm grappled.
Normally,
up.
like rules as
Theoretically-
written, you would just fall prone, but while you're still grappled. Like the creature has no
That
impetus
does
to
make
keep you
sense.
straight up. As you kind of like fall down, like it keeps you
I'm
probably
fine
grappled,
with
but
him
it's not.
prone. That makes sense.
But yeah, I just made it a 50-50. You rolled high enough. You are standing. Dagmar, go for it.
Okay.
Roll me death save.
Yeah.
Does your class do anything special for that? Remind me.
I was looking at that. No, not that I could find, anyways.
She's like, you're welcome to give me a second
But
look.
yeah, anytime
don't
you wanna
see
see
anything.
Once every
anything.
long rest, she gets a free 20.
Yeah.
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 No, I don't think so though. So.
No, they just get that cool stuff when they bring people back.
All right, Dagmar, that's your first fail. All right. This wolf boy disadvantage attack on you. Natural 1, that's a miss. Dunan, it's your turn.
Question. I ain't trying to tell anybody how to play their character, but I got a question. Since he has reach, theoretically, I was thinking maybe you could walk over without getting opportunity attack.
Grappled. I would have to use my action.
I'm an idiot. Ignore me.
No, you're right. No, it's if there was a way I could get
Good
you
thought.
free, it's a great thought. The problem is
forgot you were
that
grappled.
even if I wanted to do that, it would take my action to get myself free. Then I would move over to you to do that. But first, how much damage do I take?
Oh
For the
shit,
grapple.
that is still right. Fuck. 12 points. You go back unconscious.
Bye.
Finn, it's your turn.
Is it?
Mm-hmm. Oh shit. You
Yeah.
also take 9 points of damage.
Later.
Finn goes unconscious. Dune and Finn, roll me D100s. Let's just get that out of the way now.
Hello, darkness, my old friend. I have come to you again.
Alright, you guys are somehow standing up straight.
74 to 75.
So we got some prices.
Y'all are
wrong
some
on that.
twinsies. That's like saying, what's
Well, no,
your
last
guess?
time- no,
A
last time it wasn't
one,
me.
two.
It was him and Clancy.
He's doing that.
That's just
I'm gonna
really
do
weird, man.
$199, please.
I guarantee I don't know what the odds of that are, but they got to be low.
$1.
Yeah. Alright.
You watch Knack as suddenly, within 15 feet of that creature, all of these vines and roots and all this other shit just starts shooting up out of the ground, and it seems to just go into like a weird defensive posture there. Alright, makes a Constitution saving throw and saves this time. The tree's turn, as it takes 5 points of radiant damage. And then starts moving after Mal.
Run!
I have a question, and I'm terrified to ask it.
Don't ask it. Fuck your integrity. Don't ask it.
Okay, David.
What's
Did
up?
they get trampled?
So,
You don't get trampled. No.
okay. Well, I wasn't even going there. But technically, wouldn't Dagmar have 2 fails?
Oh,
Because
shit, you're right,
She
'cause I'm
started her
totally good.
turn. Her
Yeah.
turn,
Yeah.
when she did that save, she was grappled,
Yeah.
so she would have taken damage at the start of her turn.
Yeah.
And by that logic,
Yeah.
well, I got res, so it doesn't matter. But we would have had one as well, right? But I got res, so then it goes away.
Yeah.
Hey, this works out. It's almost mid 12:30 for me, so
Yeah, that's why I said I'm
no.
terrified to ask.
No, that is a good point.
No.
And none of us are grappled now because it left.
But
on
I
the
forgot to
same-
call it out. So that's on me. If you forget your
that's- I
abilities, if you don't reach your abilities, including as the DM of your creatures, doesn't happen on that one. So I'll give you, for being a good player and calling it out, I'll give you that I wasn't the one that called it out. It's going to dash over towards Mal and ends its turn there. Knack, it's your turn. I can't legitimately say like you guys need to know your turns or like your abilities and then not know what my
Oh,
creatures
that's
do.
all
Question.
good.
Well, now I have a
The reason I was going to say it wasn't even for that. I was actually, the thought came up before you moved because I was like, we're all fucked because we're going to, on the start of our turn, we're going to lose a death save regardless. And then if we roll one.
2 actually, because if you
Yeah,
if you
2.
take that
Yeah,
damage.
because of 2. Because that's what I mean. So she would have died, and you and I would both literally at the start of our turn have 2 fails, and it's like roll. And we either are permanent dead or not. So that's why I was like,
Sorry, what did you do, Nick?
I moved 25 feet. I'm inspecting this. Is this grasping vines like I saw?
Seems to be pretty similar to what Mal did. Yep.
Okay. The reason I asked that is, am I going to take damage as I walk through this stuff?
Want me to find out?
Yeah. So that was 25. I'm going to action dash.
Well, the first step that you're gonna take, there might be an effect. So why don't
Okay,
you take
so
your
first step.
5 feet? Make me
Yeah.
a strength saving throw.
come on, Strack. Knack was strong.
Knack attack gets restrained. So you can try to break out of it if you want to. It does seem to be centered on this thing.
Yeah, I'm gonna try and break out. Another strength check.
Make me an Arcana check. You're fairly certain that if you can bring this thing down, you may be able to just get rid of the effect altogether.
They didn't have a lot of health either.
All right, let's see if we can roast up another vine man.
Go for it.
Let it eat.
Oh, 9. God.
Fails its save. However, is not vulnerable to fire damage. Takes 9 points of damage, is still standing, however.
That is all I got.
Alrighty,
Did the
Hoyt.
tree leaving? Did the
Yeah,
tree
the-
leaving
the-
affect the entangle?
Yes, you are no longer,
Okay, I was just
Wrap.
curious. I didn't know if that was clarified.
Otherwise, Clancy would be TK'd, and you
Was
and
it-
I would be on death's
it was
door.
nice to meet you, Clancy.
Yeah.
Knowing you for
That's
2
why I
sessions.
was like, I don't want to ask this. I was assuming David would let it go since he didn't catch it, but I was a little terrified.
you can move right there. Hoyt. Because that
Where?
technically is still part of its area, so you can move right there.
Well, no, I moved from where
Yeah,
I
I know.
was.
Well, if you were to dash.
There, the only thing I would want to do is try to lightning lure it to me. But it's outside of 15 feet.
Mm.
So
Yeah, but to never mind. I don't know how smart this creature
Alternatively,
is.
one other thing you could try and do is magic missile the thing over there, perhaps. I don't know. Or try to do damage with magic missile
Actually,
to this
no.
thing.
actually, I can magic missile it. That'll help Knack. Yep. Gonna do it for Knack.
For Knack! Alright, go ahead and cast magic missile. That went weird.
Okay. Didn't roll?
Did you
I
click
rolled
it 3
3.
times?
Yeah, I clicked it 3 times, but I tried not to consume
let me-
the.
Yeah, let me change it so you don't have to do that. Hang on just 1 second.
Yeah, it did 2 of them.
Did 2, didn't do the
Might
third.
have to just roll a 1d4 and add a 1 to it.
Yeah, go ahead.
I can click it without consuming the spell slot.
I changed it now, so
Oh.
we can just go with that. 11 points of damage. Alrighty, as the thing is starting to look rough, but still standing.
Nice try, man.
In my turn.
That's a great
Nice try,
start.
buddy.
Mm-hmm.
Who we on? Let's see.
Mal.
About better action, just in case you get the hell out of there.
Hey D, interesting
I don't
thing
think
happened
you
while you were gone.
We're all rolling new characters.
We all died. We're gonna have session 0 again.
I don't think you can actions disengage and get away far enough. Because that guy can roll up.
Yeah, he can.
So he would have to use an action to move it. Oh, but
He didn't get grappled. Or you didn't say it. You could have happened, but you didn't.
no,
say
no.
it.
He just the tree dashed to even get there. It's going to
Yeah,
move the moonbeam back on it. He is going to, and then is going to throw doing another bonus action healing word. Oh shit! Does he have spell slots left? Just kidding.
I was about to say, I don't think he got anything.
Neat character, D.
This
Wait,
is D's fault.
I know. I'm clearly being sarcastic. But how dare you not have more spell
He's
slots?
gonna come back and be like, "This is all your fault."
All right, Dagmar, go ahead and make me a death save.
Come on, girl. You got this.
Come on, natty 20.
You got this.
Natty 20.
That's easy. Yeah, well, that's
It's
positive.
not negative. It's not negative.
Am I still grappled though?
You're not grappled.
Oh, okay, cool. Sweet.
20. And starts to make attacks against you, Hoyt. That is a miss. Alrighty, Dunan, it's your turn. Make me a death save.
90-20 again. Here we go. Positive. All right.
Another 15.
Alright. The Elder Druid
Yeah,
moves
hello.
around the corner there.
Take
Hasn't
this.
used that many spells, so this is going to be interesting.
By a
Fireball.
being undead.
Is
Yep.
going to cast a little spell known as Wall of Thorns. Right there.
Legitimately have no idea what that does.
As you see, all of these same vines and all this other stuff suddenly just go upward and build. Let me see to make sure that I have that correct. 60 feet long, 10 feet high, and 5 feet thick wall. That kind of just blocks side, blocks everything. You need to
And
make
I
me a
take a
dex
million
saving
damage.
through, Knack.
That's
Dex.
not a concentration spell, is it?
It sure is, as the wolf
So
disappears.
Yep.
There's only one left.
Yep. It's about to get fucked up by me, anyways.
Son of a bitch.
Knack. You take 28 points of piercing damage, Knack. I don't think that was enough to kill you outright, was it?
No, I have 24 max health.
How much did you have before I decreased it? Was it 5?
Uh,
Let's go with 6.
5. It was 5.
No, I had more health than
6,
that.
7.
I had like,
Yeah, you
Yeah,
had a
like-
little bit
I
more
had
than
like
that.
12 or 13, something like that.
Okay, if you had 4, then we were in
He had
instant
26.
death
What are you talking about?
territory. Yeah, 26. As you are knocked unconscious by that, and let me read one more thing on it because I want to get this right. But Hoyt, you see this and you're worried because the next time Knack starts his turn in there, you see all of these like twisting vines just cutting away, almost like a meat grinder on him. Not good. As you hear just this dirty laugh coming from over there. Finn, go ahead and make me a death save.
I have never needed a 20 more than any time in my life.
I honestly don't. And unless we're gonna get like a DM help where like you shoot it one time for 3 damage and it runs away, I don't know how we turned this one around, fellas. Or if you got some magic arrow.
Oh my god! It was so close to a 220. Oh my god! Oh
was, like,
my god!
there.
That was a tease. What was that? Oh my
It was there and
god!
then it wasn't. It was there and then it wasn't.
Saw a glimpse of freedom just disappear.
All right,
Goodbye,
the
Mel.
The tree's going to wail on Mel. First, the
Is
grasping
it doing-
roots. That's a
I
hit.
was gonna, yeah.
Branch.
Wait, so what did he do last turn? He moved Moonbeam.
Oh yeah. Thank you. Con saving throw. Because that would happen before anything else happens. Natural 5, full damage. $17 points of damage. Still standing.
Yeah, it's just.
And then wax him for a stupid amount of damage, I'm guessing. Yep.
He's not dead.
Now he is.
Nope. He unconscious.
Now he is.
As this thing starts moving over towards Hoyt.
That's a wrap, boys.
I'm so down.
Holy shit.
I know
And I
that I could have
think-
done differently.
Because we're running pretty late, I think as we're picking up with Knack, go ahead and make me a death save. We'll pick up with Hoyt's turn next week. So Knack, first roll me a death save for that nat 20. Oh. That's one fail. All right, guys. This is precarious. This is looking real fucking bad. Most of the crew's out. Hoyt is the only one who might be able to do anything about this. I don't even know how this is going to turn out, but tune in
know how
next
it's gonna
week.
turn
Let's
out.
figure out what it's going to be. I'll see you guys in a week. Holy crap. Same time, 7 p.m. Mountain Standard on Sundays. See you guys then.
Later.
Bye.